Hey guy, a couple weeks ago I was at an Airbnb trying to figure out what the $200 cleaning fee is supposed to cover if they're just gonna make me do a bunch of chores anyway, when we realized that episode 4 of Severance had just come out. And what great timing. This place had one of those beautiful 85-inch frame TVs that make it look like an art piece on the wall. They had surround sound, they had a telescope pointed at the TV. I couldn't imagine a more perfect place to watch what would turn out to be a slightly confusing episode of television. So we turn it on and instantly we're like, why does this look like shit? I know that this TV costs thousands of dollars, and yet the moment anything moves on screen, it turns into this jumbled, blurry mess. But of course, because this kind of thing has been happening for years, we knew it was because of True Motion, or Motion Plus, or whatever this TV calls that feature, where it smooths out every frame and makes everything you watch look like it was shot on an iPhone. The best thing about this feature is that it's always on by default, and nobody I've ever met likes it. It's also named something different by every manufacturer, which makes searching the menus for it a little adventure every time. Now, I know I'm not even close to being the first person to complain about this feature. It seems like everybody hates it, but that's also
Testing
why
mic,
it's
test,
so
test,
confusing
test.
to me. If so many people hate this, why after over a decade are TV manufacturers still forcing this down everyone's throats? How do they benefit from making their product look worse? I remember ecstatically buying this Samsung in 2019 and almost returning it because the default settings made it look so bad I thought it was defective. I just kind of sat there in denial about it for almost a week before being like, this can't be right. There has to be a setting I can change. Tragically though, a lot of people don't know about this setting. They don't realize their TV is actively sabotaging their viewing experience. And if this doesn't describe you, it probably describes someone you know. And by that, I of course mean your parents. So sit down with them, explain what's going on, tell them why you get a headache whenever you watch TV with them, and reiterate that it's not their fault. Show them this video by a guy named Noodle.
Let's say it's on twos. The AI doesn't smooth anything between the first and second frames of a single drawing because there's nothing to smooth. They're the same picture. This means that what was originally a perfectly fine 12 FPS animation is now a janky mess.
Or if they'd prefer to hear it from someone they know, have Tom Cruise explain it.
Video interpolation or motion smoothing is a digital effect on most high-definition television.
I'm Tom Cruise.
Just make sure they never find out about the whole Scientology thing. You cannot ruin Top Gun for your dad. That movie's very important to him. Now, I will admit, I was a little surprised reading some of the comments on this video, seeing so many people disagree. I didn't know people liked it when the $100 million movie they're watching looks like a soap opera. Now, I understand, of course, from a gaming perspective, people preferring higher frame rates, but I don't think that logic applies to movies. Games are interactive, so generally the smoother something is, the
Yeah,
more
that's what
responsive
DLSS
it feels.
for.
You're not interacting with the movie, you're just watching. It doesn't need to be perfectly smooth. In fact, I think part of what makes a movie look like a movie is the sort of ethereal nature it has. It doesn't look exactly like the way the world around you does through your own eyes, and I don't think it should. I saw someone say they like it because it shows the flaws in movies you couldn't see at 24 FPS, and it's like, no, the interpolation is creating those flaws. It's not reverting a film back to its original settings. It's not a director's cut your TV's giving you private access to. It's just generating new frames based on what it thinks should go in between the existing ones. That's where the errors come from. You're not watching a more authentic version of a movie because Sony Motion Flow added a bunch of blurry auras around every fast-moving object. The most authentic version of a movie is watching it the way it was filmed. You shouldn't have to change anything. And I think more than anything else, that's what really aggravates me about this feature, is the hubris of it. There are so many deliberate choices that go into making a movie look a certain way. There are so many people involved in those decisions that know way more about cinematography than I do, so I trust their vision. Why can't TV manufacturers do the same? Why do they look at a beautifully shot television show like it has a problem that they need to fix? Anyway, this experience got me thinking about new technology in a more general sense and how my excitement towards it has waned over time. Sometimes it seems like we kind of already figured everything out. You can communicate with anyone in the world instantaneously. You have immediate access to every piece of music ever made. You can pay some guy to deliver a cold burrito straight to your door and it only costs $70. This is the peak of humanity, baby. There's nowhere else to go from here. except backwards. So many things now seem to just invent a new problem so they can sell you the solution. Or if we do create something novel and revolutionary, it's only gonna stay that way long enough for us to kill all our competition, allowing us to ruin our thing and make it infinitely more expensive.
There was a time where streaming services seemed like the final frontier of at-home entertainment, a marriage of cost and convenience that made all previous options obsolete. I mean, my DVDs are just taking up space, and even if I wanted to watch something, I gotta get up, dust off my Xbox, navigate a bunch of menus, switch discs every 4 episodes. Netflix is so much better than this. Until, of course, they quadrupled their price and got rid of every show you ever wanted to watch. So slowly but surely, a lot of people are moving away from the unreliable streaming services and going back to physical media. Things like Blu-rays, vinyls, tooth tunes. And I've actually begun that migration process myself. But because I'm incredibly stupid, here's how it's going for me so far. I started watching Friday Night Lights for the first time in December. It was something I had wanted to watch for years, but always put off, which is crazy because it's a show about football, which I like, with a bunch of music from Explosions in the Sky, a band I grew up listening to all the time. It kind of felt like they made this show specifically for me, and still I was like, I'll get around to it eventually. It wasn't until a couple of months ago that I finally gave it a chance and got really into it. 12 days before it was going to be removed from Netflix. For the last 2 weeks of December, I binged as much of the show as I could, as quickly as I could, until around 3 a.m. on New Year's Eve. 13 minutes left in the season 2 finale. I was given an abrupt error message telling me that my beloved show was now gone. At this point, I was pretty invested, and I didn't just want to wait until it was maybe on Peacock one day, and I certainly didn't want to spend $2 per episode to digitally own it. So I decided what better time than right now to begin my brand new Blu-ray collection, starting naturally with a show I had yet to watch even half of. So about $37 and 8 days later, my Blu-rays show up at my door and I'm ecstatic. I can't wait to see how season 2 ends. So I pop the disc in my computer, try to play it, and it does not work. Turns out the external DVD drive I bought a couple years ago isn't compatible with Blu-rays, so I'm gonna have to buy another one. No problem, what's another $110? Jesus Christ. Well, I already bought the Blu-rays, I'm not gonna not watch them. So I bite the bullet on the Blu-ray drive. It shows up 2 days later, pop it into my computer, so excited to learn what will become of Brian Smash Williams. Huh, that's weird. Doesn't seem to work on VLC. Or the Any DVD app. I guess I could spend $20 on Blu-ray player, play Blu-ray, but that one says in its description that it doesn't play Blu-rays. At this point, I'm a little frustrated.
What?
Even more than that, I'm confused. So I go where I always turn to in times of crisis, a Google search with the word Reddit thrown onto the end. And believe it or not, even on Reddit, home of some of the most dedicated people on the planet, every single answer I see is, nah man, Power DVD 23 Essential is your only option. There is one way to watch Blu-rays on your computer, and it is with this app. You want to know how much that app costs? $80. And it's like,
what the
I
fuck?
don't want to spend another $80, but I've already spent more than that just to make it to this point. I have to see this through to the end. Anyway, I bought the app, and it works most of the time. Although I should probably say it's been doing this thing now where it tells me my cloud subscription has expired and I need to visit the Cyberlink members zone for more information. So, money well spent. Long story short, I spent $227 to watch a show that I could have seen on Netflix at any point over the past 7 years. And to be honest, I'm not even sure if I like it that much. Also, I know what you're thinking. Drew, couldn't you have just put the Blu-rays into your PS5, you moron? Yes, I could have. But the whole point of watching it on my computer was so I could second screen RuneScape on my other monitor. What part of dopamine addiction do you not understand?
Sorry, that was more of a story about...
Hold on, is that an actual picture of his...
I could have, but the whole point of watching it on my computer was so...
Oh, it's your three screen setup?
RuneScape
Ah, I see.
on my other monitor.
Is that Skyrim art? Yes, yes, it is.
What part of dopamine addiction do you not understand?
Sorry, that was more of a story about my own incompetence than a rant about the state of technology. So here's a rant about the state of technology. I live in Orlando, Florida. My favorite basketball team is the Orlando Magic. They play basketball 20 minutes from my
Hello,
house. And
good
I am
evening.
not allowed to
We're watching
watch them on
Drew
TV
Gooden.
because
He's talking
I
about
live
technology
too
and shit.
close. I can sign up for NBA League Pass and watch any other team play except for the one in my city because of blackout restrictions. What do you think, I'm stalking them or something? Whoa, this guy's obsessed. He lives right down the street. I don't understand this restriction, and frankly, I never will. Is the point to incentivize me to buy a ticket to go see them in person? They play 41 home games a year. Am I supposed to go to all of them? And if that was the point of it, they wouldn't also black out road games unless you expect me to travel with the team. Guys, do you want me to follow them around or not? I'm getting mixed signals here. Anyway,
That doesn't
here's
make
what
any
I've had to
sense.
do the past 6 years as a paying customer in order to watch my team play. First, I had to sign up for Sling TV because they were the only ones with the Fox Sports Florida channel. Then those two couldn't reach an agreement, so I had to switch to Fubo TV because they were the only ones with the Fox Sports Florida channel. Then those two couldn't reach an agreement, so I had to switch to YouTube TV. Can you guess where this is going? Yeah, they couldn't reach an agreement, and now I can't watch it anywhere. This time
That's
in the middle
insane.
of a season. So out of desperation, I sign up for NBA League Pass, which again prohibits me from watching my team because I live too close. The workaround here is using a VPN
What is that?
to change my
What? That's insane. You can't watch the team that you live near on TV because you live too near them? What? What if you VPN?
location to somewhere else. So now I'm paying for 2 different services just so I can watch the least popular team in the NBA. Adam Silver should be ecstatic that there are freaks like me out here. He should have a photo of me in his office that says #1 customer. So what do they do to thank me for my loyal patronage? Block the use of VPN 6 months later. Do you guys want my
What? Seriously?
for my loyal patronage? Block the use of VPN 6 months later. Do you guys want my money or not? I'm trying so hard.
What
to
about the
give it to
Nord
you.
one
Okay,
that
now
gives you
we're
your
in
own
2022,
designated IP?
and finally, there's a streaming app specifically made for people to watch their local team play. It's a miracle. It's called Bally Sports, and it is the worst app I've ever used in my life. It freezes during commercials. The feed cuts out constantly, especially in the 4th quarter. Not that I wanted to watch that part anyway. It refuses to remember my login information in between games. Did I mention they play 82 of these every year? I'm getting real tired of typing in my password every night. While all of this is happening, behind the
Every
scenes,
night.
Bally's parent company is not doing so well. They lose over $1.2 billion in 3 months. What were they setting?
That's
it on
catastrophic.
Fire? Fast forward a few more months to 2023, and Bally is filing for bankruptcy. Well, it was nice while it lasted. Nope, they're still going somehow. Turns out I don't know what bankruptcy actually means. What I do know is that this probably doesn't bode well for the growing list of technical problems they apparently don't have the money to address.
Oof.
So that brings us to today, where after 3 tumultuous years, I'm excited to report that the app is now a little bit more reliable. But also it's been rebranded to the FanDuel Sports Network, which means every second of every broadcast is pretty much just one big ad for gambling. I should make a video about that. I know that this is one very specific gripe about a very specific problem, but I feel like there's so many things like this now. So many companies that seem to get their rocks off
it's
from
fucked.
making
It's
us have to
fucked. It's
jump through
fucked.
hoops in order to do anything. They're constantly merging with some other companies so they can both be sold to a third company. Content bounces around from streaming service to streaming service like a hot potato. We tried to streamline everything and only made it more complicated. I can't keep up. I'm just a lowly consumer. Everything's so confusing now. I need a break. An ad break. Let's hear a word from today's sponsor.
Hi, I'm the
Wow,
youngest
good one.
I'll ever be, and I'm here to tell you about today's sponsor, SoFi. I know you've all heard me talk about SoFi before, the all-in-one finance subscription to learn more about SoFi Plus and enter for a chance to win. Thank you so much to SoFi for sponsoring today's video, and thank you to you, the viewer, for listening.
Ooh, it
to
smells
me.
like my
I
food's
know
almost
you could've
ready.
skipped through
I got
this
a pizza
section if
cooking in
you
the
wanted
oven.
to, but you didn't, and I'll always appreciate that. Now back to the video. I know that part of the feeling I'm about to describe is just because of my diminished sense of wonder as I've aged, but I feel like there used to be a time when technology was a lot more exciting to me. I mean, what could be more fun than a gadget? Well, Besides a gizmo, of course. But it seemed like most things that came out had a genuine purpose, that there was more of a collective desire to push humanity forward, to provide solutions to actual problems. And I know that this is all still happening, but it seems like so many innovations now are just new ways to manipulate people, or spy on people, or replace people altogether. I'm not excited about what might be created in the future as much as I'm fearful of it. I'm fearful of what AI is threatening to do to every job on Earth. I'm fearful of all these humanoid robots that keep popping up. What if one of them tries to kill me? Or worse, what if we fall in love? How am I supposed to explain that to people? For every OLED Steam Deck
that's a good point.
and surprisingly powerful tiny Mac computer, there seem to be 10 wearable AI companions, or a TV that's free because it never stops showing you ads, or what if you could wear your phone on your head so it could never stop showing you ads? I remember when touchscreen smartphones came out, and I practically started drooling at the idea. This device, which I hate more than anything in the world, is incredible. It's truly amazing what this thing is capable of. But
This
now
device,
the
which I hate
question
more
is,
than
where do
anything
you
in the
go
world.
from here? The jumps in phone technology have become pretty unnoticeable, despite how hard they're trying to get us to notice them. When we went from landlines to cell phones, that was crazy. When they added a full keyboard so you didn't have to spend 30 seconds typing one word, that was crazy. And then they added email, and a really good camera, and a touchscreen, and a GPS, and the internet, and a compass, and now you can pay for parking on here, and you can download apps that stop you from spending too much time on other apps. Oh man, that line's really starting to slow down, huh? And this phone costs 4 times as much as this one did? No, that makes sense. If you Google "has technology peaked," their AI overview will tell you, no, of course not.
AI
I'm
overlord.
getting stronger every day. And consider this your second strike, Drew. That's awfully ominous. And what was my first? No, of course technology hasn't peaked, but like, it does feel like it's starting to level off a bit.
Being human,
improvements between
that's illegal.
video game consoles used to be astronomical. Now I end up on a side-by-side comparison video, squinting as hard as I can, trying to spot any difference. In 1995, video games looked like this. 10 years later, they look like this. 10 years after that, they look like this. And in the 10 years since, they look like, wait, which one is a new one? And I know I'm viewing this from a consumer standpoint. I'm completely oblivious to the strides being made in medicine,
yeah, why not?
and science, and interplanetary defense mechanisms. But it just seems like whenever a new thing comes out, we have to pay a lot for very little. Technology has gone so far in the wrong direction that people are now trying to find ways to go back. Physical media is making a comeback. Dumb phones are making a comeback. As people become more disillusioned to the future that was promised to us, the best way to break out of it is to recapture a sense of simplicity. And not all
I mean,
of
I
this
guess.
is just nostalgia. I think some of it speaks to the fundamental difference in how things are made now. You used to be able to own things. Now almost everything is borrowed. You're not buying a product, you're subscribing to a service. I don't own a bunch of music because I'm paying Spotify every month. I'm
Be right
just
back. Grab my
temporarily
food.
given access to music until I stop paying and then have nothing to show for it. And even if you do buy a physical product, there's no guarantee it's gonna stay in the condition it was in when you bought it. A lot of things now can be remotely updated or even deactivated. The Spotify car thing completely bricked when they stopped wanting to deal with it. A few months ago, Roku forced an update onto all of their TVs, making it so you can't turn the motion smoothing feature off. This company just announced they're gonna start charging a monthly fee so anyone who already bought their thermostat can continue to use it. We're buying things that can be made worse or taken away from us whenever the manufacturer feels like it. So what are we even buying anymore? These things aren't designed to last because the entire economic system in this country is based on perceived shareholder value. If I sell you a product that you only have to buy once and then get to keep it forever, how will I get more money from you in the future? How will line keep go up if transaction over? So things break or become obsolete. A lot of tech devices are more affordable than they used to be, but they're also more disposable. The interface on your 4-year-old smart TV suddenly takes 10 times longer to navigate. Your iPhone 12 suddenly crashes 5 times a day. No, we're not doing that on purpose. But it does kind of seem like a sign that it's time to buy a new one, right? And this isn't a conspiracy or an exaggeration. Technology is making us dumber. Rarely while using your phone are you in the driver's seat, except when you're texting while driving, which is a lot of fun. But it's mostly a passive activity. More often than not, you don't open an app in order to do a specific thing. You open an app and just see whatever it chooses to show you. Sometimes you like it, sometimes you don't. Either way, the past hour of your life was entirely decided by an algorithm. You're not thinking for yourself, you're not making a decision for yourself, you just turn off your frontal cortex and submit to whatever Mark Zuckerberg has curated for you. And the more we're conditioned to
That's dystopian.
accept this relationship, the easier it is to sell us an AI agent that does all of our thinking for us and that we learn to trust implicitly. I mean, how am I supposed to
Yay,
be excited
trust the
about
AI.
technology when this is the direction we're headed in?
It seems like everything is slowly trying to turn into everything else. A new app will come along with one specific niche use and then inevitably get turned into yet another form of social media. Like the Shop app. I've been using this for a couple years because I like the idea of having one account that works across multiple websites. But now, of course, it's just like another thing designed for you to scroll through. I open it up to see how far away my pants are, and it's like, oh hey, you want to buy something else while you're here? You want some Alpha Lion Superhuman Hulk juice? What about Goof juice? Chug juice? Oh, I know what you want. A little cake shaped like Texas. They also give you rewards, but it amounts to virtually nothing and is really just an excuse to send you more push notifications. Hey, don't forget to use that 14-cent credit before it runs out. It only works on this website that sells hoodies for dogs. You open up the Ring app so you can see who's knocking at your door, and they're like, hey, you want to see this funny video of a goat? Venmo defaults to the page showing you how many of your friends had pizza this week. Why do I need to know that? I bought that light in the corner a few months ago, and the only way to control it is through an app. And you're probably thinking, certainly there's no social media aspect to an app that turns lights on and off, and that might just be the dumbest thing you've ever said. Of course it has its own news feed and hashtags. Of course there's a pop-up telling me to take the Govee app user experience survey so I can earn 50 Govee points and a chance to win Govee merch. App is a goddamn joke now. Worst change to an app that could ever happen. Can't even remember my dream view settings anymore. May as well check all my lights and ban if this is only way to control them. What a joke. Well, I wanted to respond to this comment saying that I'm just here for the Govee points, hashtag Govee rewards program, but that feature is only available to savvy users. So I agreed to the savvy terms and conditions, and they congratulated me on becoming a savvy user. You're following all of this, right? Instagram has its own TikTok feature. Twitter has its own TikTok feature. And you probably guessed this because you'd never make the same mistake twice. The Govee app has its own TikTok feature. Everything is the same thing, and I'm tired of it. These apps are all so intent on monopolizing your time that they'll design it in a way that makes it hard for you to leave. You click a YouTube link on the Facebook Messenger app, and instead of just taking you there, it'll be like, oh, I guess you want to open that app instead, huh? All right, here's a button. It doesn't work though. No, I'm just kidding. It will work if you click it 15 times. And then it will take you to the App Store so you can open the homepage of YouTube and just search for that video yourself. Was that helpful? Good. It wasn't supposed to be. I just noticed
Good, kill
the
yourself.
Instagram website has incorporated that thing that's supposed to prevent you from accidentally exiting out of like a checkout screen or a form you're halfway through filling out. But they're just using it anywhere on their website. Literally scrolling through the homepage, I try to leave, they grab my arm and say, no, are you sure you're done with us? We were just about to show you a really cool ad. Are you sure you don't want to see what it looks like? Sometimes I feel like you don't even like me anymore. It's no wonder so many people are trying to turn the clock back on technology and return to a simpler era. Not so far back that you gotta like eat bugs and sleep on a log, but just back to when these modern conveniences were still exciting and didn't feel so predatory and manipulative. Technological advancements don't feel fun anymore because of the motivations behind so many of them.
That's fair.
Like we're trying to make life better when
That's a
almost
super
everything
valid
is designed
criticism.
to be as addictive as possible. These things aren't supposed to be fun additions to your life. They're supposed to be a new thing for your life to revolve around. And no amount of profit or growth will ever be enough. It seems like there's more thought put into how you can continue to charge people for something they already own than to just expand the experience of it in the first place. But hey, at least we're using all that extra revenue to pay the employees, right?
right? Sorry, I'm doing that thing again where I try to provide catharsis by ranting in a critical yet lighthearted fashion, but just end up spreading more negativity in the process. So I'd like to end this video by highlighting some technological innovations that I'm thankful for.
Number one, fiber internet. In 2018, we lived in a house where it would take me 2 hours to upload a 15-minute YouTube video. And during that time, no other device in the house could connect to the internet because I was using all of it. Now I get like 2 gigs per second and it never goes out. That's a luxury I know I take for granted. Now I should probably say that AT&T almost electrocuted me when they were digging in our front yard, burst into a water pipe, flooded half the neighborhood, and knocked down a power line, leaving live wires dangerously close to the newly installed moat they surprised me with. But they did offer me a $1 credit when I called to complain. So I wish I was joking about that.
$1
They
credit.
destroyed our lawn and then offered $1 single as an apology. And you know what? They're still not as bad as Spectrum. Number two, our Nespresso machine.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
true.
the world's greatest invention. It's all the convenience of a Keurig as an apology. And you know what? They're still not as bad as Spectrum. Number two, our Nespresso machine. This is the world's greatest invention. It's all the convenience of a Keurig, except it doesn't taste like burnt garbage, and you can actually send the pods back when you're done to have them recycled. I mean, allegedly. They probably just throw them in the ocean like I do. I can't believe these pods are only moderately more expensive than K-Cups. They taste 100 times better, and you don't have to wait 45 minutes for it to cool off. Side note, how much money do you think Sabrina Carpenter turned down to not do a collaboration with them? They had to have asked, right? That's that mean espresso. It was right there. What are you guys waiting for? Some stupid YouTuber to promote your shit for free? Never gonna happen, bozo. Number three, electric razors. Why was I scraping the shit out of my face for so long? These things aren't just better, but they're cheaper in the long run because you don't have to change the blades all the time. And I can use it on my balls.
Oh, was that it? It was just the 3 things? Sorry, I thought I'd have more time to think of an outro here. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you want. As always, YouTube gives me $100 for every new subscriber, which I like to withdraw as cash and use as kindling to help make it through this brutal Florida winter. So remember, every time you subscribe, you're keeping me and my family warm for a couple of minutes. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Sorry for how this looks. I'm in a hotel room right now. I'm on tour in Australia.
Hi, Curtis.
I gotta make this video.
This is
now.
Curtis Connor.
You guys tell me if I have any dandruff on my shoulders, right? Folks, July 10th, 2008, Apple officially launches the App Store. Downloading third-party apps on our phones has become the industry standard, so we're not too impressed by it anymore. But back then, it was a
How close is this going to be to
technological
Curtis's
breakthrough.
or
Anybody
Drew's
could
video?
create an app and sell it to the average consumer. Sure, some developers made pointless, gimmicky apps like Twitter or Google Maps, but there were some real innovators out there creating beautiful, life-changing apps like iBeer or Cigarette Simulator. I love apps. I have tons of apps on my phone. I even order apps when I go to restaurants. Apps are the best, okay? But what if I told you that some apps are bad?
Suck.
Yeah, it's true. The implementation of the App Store was incredible. Like I said, it allowed anybody to create an app. But unfortunately, when you allow
That can't be
anybody
true.
to make an app, anybody can make an app. Which brings us to the main topic of today's video. The Bear Fruit app. This is an educational / social networking app created by Cole and Savannah LeBrant, aka the mother and father of the LeBrant family. If you're unfamiliar with the LeBrant family, number
Good.
one, I'm jealous. I wish I didn't know about these fucking people, but before we get into the Bear Fruit controversy, let's do a quick refresher on the LeBrant family so we're all on the same page, okay?
Okay.
Back in the day on Vine,
I'm ready.
Cole used to be a member of Dem White Boys, and those
Oh,
videos
yeah, of
were
course.
just so cool, man. Him and his friends would take their shirts off and just sort of like twerk on camera, and it was fucking weird, man. It was the videos were bad and weird, if I'm being honest.
I mean, I guess that's pretty
But
cool.
once Vine shut down, Cole fully embraced Christianity.
How do I make that transition from being, the twerking Vine boy to loving Jesus?
And he was immediately trying to transition to Musical.ly. So he started
Wow.
reaching out to family-friendly content creators on Musical.ly because according to him, he always made clean content.
Because I was transitioning from Vine to Musical.ly, and I was trying to reach out to family-friendly creators because I had always made clean content.
Personally, I wouldn't classify shirtless twerking videos as clean content, but That's just me, man. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. I just want to make content that's clean, family-friendly, and safe for everybody to watch. Now let's get into today's video. So, Cole reaches out to Savannah on Musical.ly, who, by the way, already had a 3-year-old daughter at the time named Everly. So they end up meeting in person, and then within the year, they're married to each other. Shortly after their wedding, Cole posted this tweet: "No longer a virgin, 100 emoji. Hashtag marriage rocks." Which, to this day, is the only funny thing he's ever done.
Whoa. We met in a year later.
A year, we were married
in a
within
year.
a year.
Holy freak.
Yeah, it was really fast.
Okay, sorry, this is a little off topic, but these clips are from like a Christian podcast, so it makes sense why they aren't cursing, right? But dude, there is nothing funnier than a grown man saying "holy freak."
Holy freak.
Yeah.
What the freak, bro? You're a weird mother freaker. Go freak yourself, man. Yeah, I freaked her last night. Freak off. Sorry. Freak off is something else. But while Cole and Savannah
Freak
were
off is
dating,
pretty good.
Cole made a discovery that would be life-changing.
I remember you just calling me and being like, "This video is doing really good."
I pulled up
Like,
my
he was so
iPhone in a Chick-fil-A
confused,
parking
yeah.
lot and just said,
Yeah.
"Hey guys, this is my girlfriend." And it was like my best
Because
video. I'm
we
like,
can look
which
back at
one
it
videos
now,
are
but-
there?
So once Cole realized the potential of exploiting his relationship for views on YouTube, he decided that they could have kids together and exploit them as well for even more views.
Fuck yeah!
That's
Exploiting
exactly what they
children.
did. They launched the LeBrant Fam YouTube channel that featured amazing videos.
That's pretty
like
exciting.
4-year-old girl and daddy do cutest carpool karaoke ever, surprising our 4-year-old with trip to the world's biggest water park. The LeBrant Family Christmas Special, emotional present opening. Man. If my parents filmed my childhood and uploaded that footage to the internet to make money off of me,
yeah, that'd
no
be
joke, I would never
fuck.
talk to them ever again. It'd actually be impossible for me to talk to them ever again because I'd fucking kill them. They'd be dead.
I'd kill them.
Internet
They'd be
is
dead.
Full of weirdos, man. So if you have kids who you're supposed to love and protect, wouldn't you want to try your hardest to like not put them on the internet where all the fucking weirdos are? And not to mention, it is super gross that several of the most popular videos on the LeBrant Fam channel feature their daughter in the thumbnail wearing a bikini or a revealing dance costume. That's weird.
No, thank
as
you.
fuck. Or as freak. Sorry, guys.
Holy freak.
Yeah.
Exploiting kids is cool, but yeah, let's draw the line at cursing.
LeBrant Family Analytics. LeBrant Family's daughter. 5.2 million subscribers. Makes $30,000 per suggested post. $30,000. Now look at her demographics, everybody. 70% male. Lowest percentage is teenagers.
Makes total sense, for sure. Let's give a 5-year-old girl a public Instagram account where the demographic is 70% male. Yeah, good job. I'm sure that's not harmful at all. Good job, guys. Yeah, if you guys can't
What the
tell, I am
fuck?
fully against family channels on YouTube. I think they're fucking stupid and weird and exploitative. And we've already seen how harmful they can be to the children in those families, right? A child is never consenting to this, even if they are.
Yeah, Daddy
They're
05 was
fucking-
wild.
Their brains aren't developed, man. They don't fucking know what they want. But after watching some videos, I found out how the LeBrant fam justifies making the videos that they do.
Our kids now want to see their videos from when they were little, so it's cute. Like they have all these home videos.
Yeah, that's so cute. Wow, yeah, I guess I never thought of it like that. That's so cute. They're just home movies. You know your home movies, right? The ones that are publicly posted online so millions of people can see them while your parents profit off of you and your exploitation. They're so fun, man. Home movies. I love those. But I'm sure she's right. I'm sure the kids are gonna love watching those videos when they're older. In a therapist's office. Sorry. Anyways, the LeBrant fam started posting regularly on their YouTube channel, and over the years, they've amassed over 12.8 million subscribers and over 4 billion views. Sidebar really
That's a
quick,
lot of
this
views.
doesn't really have to do anything about the LeBrant fam in particular, but it just made me laugh. 7 months ago, they uploaded a video called "We're Done Having Kids," and in brackets, Cole's having surgery. I guess he got a vasectomy, which, you know, that I feel like that would be a form of birth control, which is not allowed. But and then 2 months after that video, they uploaded another video titled "How We Really Feel About Being Done Having Kids." And that shit made me laugh so fucking hard, man. You shouldn't be able to do that. That shouldn't be allowed. Uploading one video and then being like, no, this is how we really feel. Just to get more views, dude. That's like if they put out like an old version of the Bible and then hundreds of years later they released like a new Bible. Like, that sounds insane. They'd never do that. I'm gonna do that from now on, actually. You know what? I'm gonna do that. This video is gonna come
That's
out.
not
but the
really
video
exactly
after
what
this video
happened,
is gonna be
but,
called "How
I mean-
I Really Feel About the LeBrant Family." And the LeBrant family's image, it's, you know, it's very, very nice and wholesome. Their YouTube banner is a great depiction of that. It's them in the clouds with their kids, and it says, "As for me and my household, we will serve the Lord." And Cole even said he only makes family-friendly content.
I'd always made clean content.
But don't let their image fool you. Cole and Savannah LeBrant have been through their fair share of controversy. I'm sure I missed a few of their controversies in my research, but here's some notable ones. But before we get into the controversy, let's hear a word from today's sponsor, ExpressVPN.
Folks, we all know what a VPN is, right?
Sure.
A virtual private network, a secure tunnel between your device and... Thank you so much every single day. You know, it helps me out when you guys check out the sponsors, so everybody wins here, man. All right, thank you, ExpressVPN. Back to me.
In 2018, they uploaded a video titled, "A Giant Fire Makes Us
So
Evacuate
what were we working
Our
on?
House." Wow, that sounds scary. And that video featured them pretty much exploiting a very serious natural disaster in order for them to get views and, you know, harbor sympathy and make money. So it's already a little weird to post content like this, but here's the kicker. The LeBrant family was never ordered to evacuate.
There was no evacuation notice to Ladera Ranch.
Marissa Seamus lives near the LeBrants. She says plenty of the neighbors are not amused by the social media influencers.
They did not have to leave their home due to a fire whatsoever. Dude, insane behavior.
We were never even near that.
There's a fire going on and you guys pose all sad and scared in a thumbnail. Like, could you imagine during the recent Palisades fire?
I mean, that's pretty funny.
Land is being destroyed. Livelihoods are destroyed, and it's just terrible. It is fucking just the worst thing you can imagine. What if during that, I made a video from my house in Toronto, Canada, being like, "Giant fire made me leave my house." It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. I was never ordered to evacuate. They were never ordered to evacuate. It's the same shit. In 2019, they posted a video where they played an April Fool's prank on their daughter, Everly, and the hilarious prank was them telling Everly that they needed to get rid of the family dog.
We're giving Carl away to somebody else. We feel like we can't take good enough care of him. I don't know.
So obviously, Everly started crying, and they filmed the entire thing,
now
and
what?
then posted it.
Too far?
Very cool, guys. You guys are really cool parents.
Pay for
2021,
damages. I
they
really don't
uploaded a
want to do
video
that.
titled, "She Got Diagnosed with Cancer," and in brackets, documentary, with a thumbnail featuring the entire family. You know, so one would deduce that one of the family members was diagnosed with cancer. Right? Wrong. Nobody in the family was diagnosed with cancer. The she they were referring to in the title was a completely just different girl that they were using in their documentary to discuss and bring awareness to childhood cancer. And listen, if you want to bring awareness to childhood cancer and raise money for that, I think that's great. That's amazing. But obviously, don't use your
hold on.
family.
Get that money, honey, act like you know. Mama, I like how you dance, the way you fit in them pants into the flow. Take it low, girl, do it again. You know I love that.
Melton's starting here in a moment.
It's Diddy, Murphy, Lee, and Nelly, how you love
Members
that.
only.
Come on, we got another one, player from the...
So we'll check that out in a moment.
Only as clickbait, you fucking psychopaths. And then in 2022, they pulled their cash cow, Everly, out of school so Cole could homeschool her because...
It's nice having an extra pair of hands around the house, even if it's a 9-year-old.
Yeah, to help out around the house. Yeah, I mean, you already depend on your daughter to provide you income because neither of you are talented or interested enough to do so on your own. So yeah, might as well just fucking go all in, right? Might as well make your daughter do physical labor
slave.
as well.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, okay? I know parenting is hard, especially when you don't have any help.
Daughter
which
slave?
they
Pretty
don't,
cool.
According to Savannah.
We don't have help at all. Like, we don't have babysitting help.
Well, no kids. We have a date night coming up. And we had the babysitter come an hour early so we could film this.
What the hell? Like, we don't have babysitting help.
We had the babysitter come an hour early so we could film this.
Dude, they're dumber than I thought, man. The fact that they left that in, this is just so hard.
I've had table.
There's
Hello
nobody
again,
that
sir.
wants to
Are you
help.
Okay, sir. My name is
Hey, I'm
Annette,
here to
sir.
help.
Now
Shut
feel free
up!
to step in and browse our wares.
What am I gonna do?
I'm
Then their
signaling that the store is
magnum
open.
opus of
Otherwise, people might not
controversies
know.
was in
They'd miss out on
2022 when the
crime,
LeBrant
romance, and
family
biographies of famous
released a
people.
pro-life documentary titled Abortion that featured them interviewing pro-life scientists. Just talked about how terrible
Thank
and
you, sir.
evil
I'm glad to
abortion
help Mum out
is.
with the
Instead
store.
of pro-life or pro-choice, is it possible for us to be pro-love?
Even insinuating in the
Crime fiction is
beginning
about
that
murders
abortion
or burglaries
is
or
worse
things like
than
that.
the
No, no,
When the
no.
work of a
I
policeman
have my
or a
personal
private detective
convictions.
who's trying to
You
solve a
have
crime and
yours.
catch the criminals.
We're all so different, and that's okay.
Okay.
fucking insane, dude. They're so dumb. It's also
Crime
like
is a
just so
deviation
out
from
of
the
place
law,
on their
punishable
YouTube
by
channel,
either
right? Like the
civil or
video
criminal
goes like,
sentence.
big day for baby
It's
number
what
4,
the law
abortion. Baby name reveal. It's just a constant,
Okay, cool.
irresponsible use of
It's
their
exciting to people,
massive
I guess.
platform that
They
a
get
lot
to
of young
imagine
people follow.
dangerous
It's gross.
things.
And then just
And it's
recently,
kinda
there's
like a
another one.
puzzle,
Cole,
where you can
he
guess who the
met
criminal
Donald
is,
Trump
or
and
how the good
awkwardly
guys are going
prayed
to
over
catch
him
him.
while Trump just like smiled
Ah.
at the camera. The dick riding is
don't look
crazy,
much
bro.
like a
I mean,
policeman.
and again, just a fucking idiot, dude. For sure, you're all Christian. It's all Christian all the time. It's got to be Christian, good
Didn't mean
values.
to
But let's
offend,
pray
sir.
over the convicted
Sorry, sir.
felon who is
It's
the
just that
only
you don't
president
look
in
like Dick
history to
Mullen.
not swear on the Bible.
Well, fuck you.
Okay, before you history nerds yell at me in the comments, I guess that's not true. I messed that up. I guess there are other presidents who didn't swear on the Bible. But still, Cole, you're an idiot.
So now I have a pretty good understanding of
What's
the
that
LeBrant
mean?
family, but I have yet to discuss their newest
And everything's better
controversy,
now,
the
sir?
Bear Fruit app.
No.
When you look it
Why
up
is
on the App
that?
Store, the description reads, "We created
Ah.
Bear Fruit because the reality is that having a good marriage is hard. 50% of marriages end in divorce
Sir,
and rising."
please,
Also, I gotta
sir,
say, that's
don't
not
say
true.
things like
The
that.
divorce
You
rates
look
are actually
nice
going down.
enough.
So, more young adults than ever
Nice
before
enough for
are
a small
leaving the
child,
church.
maybe.
Becoming the
Sad,
person God
But I'm
has
some
called
sort of
you
glue.
to be
about
can
Dick
sometimes feel really hard. We know it has for
All right, now we start. Hell yeah! All right, I'm gonna grab some water and then we're gonna get all the way into it. I'll be on for a couple hours before I head off. Hit the like button.
Welcome. Happy members program. We're wide open right now, but we will be locking down for members only. It's the only way we can let Kevin have more viewers so he doesn't slit his wrists. So please, please, please support Kevin Brennan and go watch that. Don't be watching over here. Nothing to see here. Same old, same old. This should be up to date. Was it up to date? Fuck, I missed it. I'll watch it on I'll catch it when it hits you. Is that up to date? Yeah, I think that's up to date. Thank you to everybody. We've got a lot of people. Coach Cream Jeans gave 50 memberships on our little short P.O. Box show earlier. And you guys are coming in massive with these memberships tonight. 37 memberships. Fucking great. Fucking great. It's $1.99 to join up if you're not a member. Get in there. Cheap to watch the show live. Cheap to chat. Expensive to watch it later. $9.99. Melton has the nerve to charge $9.99. Did you see Ari Jane is back on Ray's show again? What's going on? What's going on? Sid, thank you for becoming a new member. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. I gotta go set that up. Hold on one second.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
I gotta go over here. Bring the thing.
Head. Yes.
Click this.
No.
Do the
You're
thing.
resilient.
Click that. Click these two things. Go
No.
over here.
You're mine.
And slide this down.
Yeah,
Hit
that's what I
the
said.
button and minimize. And when I come back right before your eyes, hide that. Then put this up. Say thank you to Sid for membershiping up. And Koof, is also here. He's gay. I think that means he is a queer. No, I'm kidding. FK, the Ghetto Basement, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. I appreciate that very much. PA Podcast Hackamania 2 VIP. Very proud of it. You should be a Hackamania VIP too. Kip Smith, thank you for becoming a member. Erica Mitchell, gifting a membership. Guitars on the Wall is a new member.
Thanks, Annette.
Mensa International. I guess John Sterling Johnson. Mensa International. Reels with 10 memberships. Thank you very much. Reels,
Composure?
is it? How do we do a...
Kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and
Peter
writers.
Sky Parker gifting a membership, and Reels and EFS both
of their fame.
gifting
Seems like
10
most
memberships
people
today.
who
This is
meet
just...
fail to get more famous from reading.
I don't even
But
know
it
how much
does
money
make
you
the
guys
famous
make.
people
How much
more
money are
famous.
y'all making? Savages.
Ah, that's a good
Brian
point.
Alley, thank you for becoming a new member. Peter Sky Parker, again,
And
did I
its
say that?
expression remains ever so
George,
helpful,
gifting a membership.
but she doesn't say
Drive-by
anything.
gifting 10 memberships as well. This is fucking out of control. Bang.
Okay,
We're gonna run out of confetti.
it's the type of
We're
book where there's a
gonna
rich lady and she
run
has to choose
out
between the good
of
Don't
and
run
the
out of
bad.
confetti.
Just to be clear, that $150 went straight into my Nuveen S&P 500 index fund.
I too have 500 index cards.
Why is it stuck on my screen? What's the bug? How do I fix this fucking bug?
Just to be clear, that $150 went straight into my Nuveen S&P 500 index
Who the fuck
fund.
is that guy?
I too have 500 index cards.
New Peen S&V. George says you never covered Planet with a pallet crashing through the Home Depot doors in her Fatmobile?
What the hell?
Real?
Is that real?
Somebody's telling Kevin Brennan
Is
his
that reals?
mic is off right now. I don't know if this is real, but we're gonna...
Is that reals? I gotta grab
It's
socks.
I'm cold. Can't put everything behind a paywall. Right. Yeah. So something to advertise the rest.
Yes.
Kevin is
Right.
burping.
Gotta give him some stuff for free. First one's free. Who is this guy on the bottom?
I don't know what's happening with that over there. Anyway, thank you, George. Well, do you have a link? Can you email me a link to that? All of our shows are like, all of her shows are like tarot card reading and stuff. Now it's very weird. It's very weird. Anyway, welcome to the program. Do we have an executive producer tonight? Oh boy. KJ, who I think is a woman. I think KJ is a lady, so we've broken the streak. We've broken the streak. We are now supporting women on this program, I guess. Hit the like button. How do we only have 150 likes? It's sad.
As usual, I have nothing to add. Just so happy to be back. Hey, buddy.
Where? Oh, you're just talking about the Shuli voice? Or are you talking about you, Panhandler?
It's like Bing Bong Boom and Bing Bang Bong.
It's
I
like
too bing bong bing.
It's Bing Bong Boom and a Big Bang Bong. And I guess these are just going to be stuck on my screen tonight.
Are you guys into it? Are you guys into it? But he doesn't self-promote. Leo Gunn, when's the last time I asked you if you were into it?
He's got to be single, right? I mean, he's just hammered. I got no weed
What a
tonight,
clown.
so don't even ask Baumert. Don't even fucking ask.
I'm only watching this
Or that
because I
could be a
heard
story about a poor
Ari
lady
Jane
getting
and
a
Ray
rich
got
man.
into a fight,
It's
but I
about
don't know
man
what
and
the
lady
timestamp
business,
is.
sir.
Why is Ari Jane back on this show?
And now
I
we're here.
haven't read many of those.
we're here.
Maybe you should ask Mum.
There's like certain these women, FK,
I
Mommy,
don't
Ari
think it's a romance story if the
Jane,
main characters break up,
KB.
though.
They all like want to be guys, but then they like get hurt and run away from it, and then they run back. It'll be different.
No, I don't know.
Oh no, Hunchy!
You can take this.
Hunchy!
Blossom like a pain.
Oh, he's reading the free chat.
Hey,
He's reading the free chat.
ew.
No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination. Only it's like really long and drawn out. Scarred for life. Phantom limb. Yeah, and it drags out for years and years with no resolution in sight.
Is that a loss for words?
Each of you filling with resentment and bitterness for having ruined each other's lives.
Shifts and
There are hundreds of tickets available.
Each of you tearing at the other sinners, leaving a gaping emptiness, a vacuum heart that still hurts ceaselessly.
We haven't sold 200 yet. Therefore, there are hundreds.
We saw your hunchback. We don't need to do it again.
Oh boy. Anyway, hackcommania.com. Thanks for the promo.
Working tonight with 3 punks. Guy in the middle
I'm still
is the one who
little.
got standing ovation.
We are past last year's sales already, so it's going to be bigger. It's definitely going to be bigger this year. So thank you to everybody who's bought a ticket.
With
She just says, "Yeah, sure, why not?" I will just not
Can you
do
believe
that
they're
now.
promoting their event?
Wait, hold on. What was that? What was
Guys,
that
it
pop
just
up
sold
there?
out again. Oh wait, there's some tickets available, guys. It just sold out again.
Ray's a stand-up comic.
Ugh, annoying. This is why I need to make sure I have my VOD ready.
Comic now. I love you.
Okay, I'll rewind it from here.
I've been backstage for probably 2 minutes now, maybe 3
Watch
or
your
4.
tone. Watch your tone.
I'm not
here
saying
we
the
go.
N-word.
Don't show your gun.
What is this guy's story? I don't know anything about Mr. Kill Everything.
My guns are still at my
Don't even
father's
say
place.
gun. Don't even
What
say
is it?
gun.
Is it just XP?
You can't say it. You can't fucking.
All right,
Yeah,
all
it was
right,
just XP.
come on,
Okay.
man.
By the way, I got some very disturbing news that the Galloway of the Galloway Sketty Alliance purchased for me
That's really
a
not
German
a proper romance
harvest
story.
Nazi
That's
coin
more
like
like
Aaron
everyday
has
life,
and mailed it
not
to me,
a
and it was
romance
delivered
book,
last
sir.
month to the P.O.
These are
box, and
about
I never
nice
got
and
it.
pretty
Oh, fair enough.
people.
I
These are
never
not
got
very
that. So
common.
somebody at the
You
post
can't
office,
have
one
a
of these
well, maybe then
tribal
it's fine.
women, one of
Maybe
these
if the
Mrs.
lady then
Brennan
decides
types.
not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes,
Because that's
that would
all
be
that works at my
interesting.
fucking post office. Stole my Nazi harvest coin. Whoa! What is this?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the
Is this
process.
today?
Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family
What the
property
fuck am I
unjustly,
looking at?
like during the revolution or something.
No, I don't believe it. I don't believe this.
Yeah, what's
one
happening?
bit. This is not current.
What? Who is that?
Holy shit, what I've just received in my email. This can't be real. I'm gonna show you, don't worry. Holy shit. I don't believe it. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on this. I really am. Holy fuck.
What are you saying? Nobody can be that fat and stupid?
Fuck. All right, I'm putting it up. I don't believe. I'm just calling bullshit. I calls it like I sees it. No way is this real and current.
What is it? Show me big sauce.
No.
Those are unhappy books. Promote maybe some about other books.
Bonk.
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to
Oh
help
shit,
Mike keep
who's
this
that?
place running.
Somebody is saying this is last Wednesday.
Who is that?
Somebody is saying this is last Wednesday.
Who is that?
Now, I don't see a wedding ring, so that's one of the first things I'm looking for. No fucking way. He
Who is
just
that?
looks way younger. You know what I
Who
mean?
is it?
Scott Richard Stask in the chat says this past Wednesday. Are you the one who sent this in? There's no fucking.
I'm pulling
there's
up the
no
chat.
way. I don't believe. I literally don't believe you.
Oh, I just realized it's not playing.
This is
There you
at
go.
This is at Nelson
Now you can see.
Brothers.
Who the fuck is that?
Where is this? I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
that
He
Matt?
has more hair
No.
here, people are saying. Yeah, I think this is a work. I mean, if it's not. Whoa.
Who is that?
Whoa. But also, like.
Can you just tell me who it is,
This
Melton?
is not Aaron. I mean, it is Aaron. It is.
That's Aaron? Okay, so that's Aaron. That does not look like
The
Aaron.
hair is different. Now, look, we got more pictures and video, believe it or not, of this night. Aaron at a bar bingo this past Wednesday. Sorry about the low quality. It was sent by an elderly.
What the? That's not Aaron. There's no way that's Aaron.
What is Scott saying? Scott Staska. I just don't believe it. It definitely is Aaron.
That doesn't look like Aaron.
He looks younger. He literally looks younger. Hold on, people are saying that's his double. No, that's Aaron because he's with his parents. I have more photos that you haven't seen yet. He's sitting with his parents, I think. People are really saying it's not.
How did he get so fat in the last? What?
No way. Although, yeah, he doesn't really wear twins.
You can't see what? Hey, Spurg Snake. What can't you see?
His parents? Look, because his dad. No, maybe it's not. How is this not Aaron?
What, the little picture up there? Here, I'll blow it up. Here, I'll switch it over.
People are saying it's not him. I don't believe it.
It does not look like Aaron.
I'll eat my shit.
That does not look like Aaron. It looks like a guy who looks like Aaron.
The thing is, I believe it's him. I just think it's like old. I think he's like.
No, there's no way that's Aaron. Look how fucking fat he is.
I don't know.
He's also got hair. Like his hair isn't mutated.
Twin stuff. You're right. When we start like thinking about the context clues.
I mean, if those are his parents, if those are confirmed to be Aaron's parents, then maybe that's Aaron. But that's definitely not current then.
Like 11 seconds long.
Because that's not what the guy looks like. We see him all the fucking time.
Aaron Imholt.
Yeah, look, that can't be Aaron.
That's not him. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
no, that's got to be somebody else.
I know it's not current. I know.
No, that cannot be Aaron.
He's got way more hair here.
I know what Aaron looks like, and that guy does not look like Aaron.
Aaron's like bald in the back. Holy shit.
I'd like to be wrong.
Oh god, that got me. That got me. That's great. That's so good. It really
How's your
does
evening been
look
going?
like him. Fuck.
Okay, play the video. Play the video. Come on.
Hold on, let's hear the video. He's like stimming his cell phone like Aaron. Okay, there's.
That's not Aaron. Look at this.
It's not Aaron. He has a totally different.
That's not Aaron. Completely different guy.
People wouldn't believe it though. Like if you post this on Steel Toe Boring Show Reddit, they'll eat it up. I really thought it was him for a second. I just thought it was old.
Why did you think that was him? It's a completely different. Do you have face blindness? That's a completely different guy.
That looks like a totally different guy. This looks like.
It is a completely different guy. Just because he has glasses and this hairstyle, that does not make him Aaron.
I like that.
That was funny, but I mean that's definitely not Aaron.
Some respect for my channel.
But yeah, I called Rob Saul.
Thanks for that. Either way, it's funny either way. It's funny either way because it does look
School.
very
Well,
much
mine is a big yellow
like Aaron. New
building on
Jersey
Booth
Ranger,
Street,
who's also
and the
super
people that
tipping
run
Kevin
it,
at the same
they
time.
say
This is
it's
crazy.
a charity.
Hey,
gale
hey,
Me kind of.
flows in Fat
from the
Aaron.
coast, a wind of needles.
That jaw too
It
square
wraps
to be
itself
moved. That's a
around the
fact to
building
me.
of
Yeah, that's
brick
true.
and
You
mortar.
guys are right.
Somewhere,
You guys are
the
right.
clamor rings
I just assumed
through
it was
the
like old
honeycomb of
young Aaron.
classrooms.
Here's an example of why I love
Listen to
Shivers
me
so
and
much.
listen to me
I'm
good.
just getting a psychic vision
I'm not sure if
of
you're
their
aware of
school.
the enemy Krang from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Assembly halls.
Well,
The
I have a
rows of
Krang-type
stone bars
entity.
Are growing cold. The corridors stand empty. The girl's voice somehow finds its way through this strange feeling. You haven't heard a word of what she's been saying these past few moments. You only hear.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
I love shivers.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Exactly, but we've been doing fine so far.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes.
Nobody asked
Please
you,
do
Kim.
also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
It does not manifest itself in any
You
way.
guys,
it does not exist.
Do you have a
I liked it
scratch
better
pad?
when we were talking about different types of books.
Do you have somewhere you could jot that down? Melton will be pulling out
No such
a
thing.
big. We're making a big. Imagine
anything else
calling
you
the
wanted
bank
to
to
talk
tell them
about,
you're gonna
sir?
have a day. I let my bank know.
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back
Guys,
rooms or
don't
the
freak
cellar.
out if you
Maybe
look. I
I
know
can
you
tell
don't
you about
down
some
there
of
at
our
that
books
branch. I know you
instead.
don't get. I know you don't get a lot of people pulling out $1,100 a day. So if you see that, don't worry about it. It's not fraud. It's not flagged.
I want you guys to flag it. I'm letting you know.
I don't have a skill. Okay, never mind.
Okay. I call a car company, finance company. I go, all right, let's do this. I'm ready to go.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden.
Honda
Why
Finance,
is that?
or who? It's Cadillac. Yeah, I called
What do you
GM.
mean, sir?
I was like, "You ready? Can you guys?" I called my bank and said,
Actually, I'd rather not deduce anything. Every time I deduce stuff, people get hurt.
and then I called GM Finance.
I'm a really
and I was
rude
like,
deducer. They
are
call
you
me
guys-
the
can you
deducer.
Are you prepared to receive 1,000 today? Are you prepared? Are you guys even capable? Do you have a bucket large enough to receive a payment of $1,000? Somebody in the chat says, Melton, you're a redneck. Or Melton, you're white trash like Anthony Cumia. Yeah, I'm from the
She
woods
looks
in
around
Florida.
anxiously.
So,
The lieutenant stands
Have I
by,
ever- have I ever
looking
pretended
at the
not
two
to
of
be
you
white trash?
with little interest.
got him. Fuck. You're making Melton feel.
She brings out her
They go,
reddened
all right, give me
hands.
the card number. I give him the
Her
card number.
nails frayed,
It's not letting us use your
nearly chewed
card.
down to the
Why
flesh.
not? Is it a debit card? Yes, it's a
Yeah,
debit
so
card.
are mine.
Yeah, I don't know. That's strange.
What's
For
the
some reason,
point?
It's just not letting us add your card as a
my
payment
hands
thing. I'm like,
folded.
you gotta be fucking kidding me, right? So the repo department closes at
That
like 4
proves
p.m.
nothing.
every day,
Anyone
right?
could do an
The
easy
repo
deduction like that.
So I'm like, this is
Read him and repo.
fucking fantastic. So
She nods.
I'm like, I need to get this done tonight. No later than tomorrow morning.
enthusiastic.
Or they're gonna fucking auction off my car. I need to get this fucking
Go
rectified.
buy it back cheaper. I can't even believe that there's a tooth. Why do you want this back? Go buy another.
It's an
piece of
intense
car.
dedication to the way of business.
It's insane to spend this much on a 14-year-old car.
Fine. How do I go fix this? If you're not gonna accept my card, what do I do?
He didn't he do this with the BMW? Like he's obsessed with like having a luxury vehicle, even though he can't afford it. It's like get yourself a Festiva from 2021 that runs.
Just get a
like
car that
truck.
works. That's all that matters.
Who are you? You don't
Thank
go
you,
anywhere.
sir.
You don't
I
do
work
anything.
hard.
Are you cruising the town in your caddy? It's insane.
They go, well, you can go into Walmart and pay, use their bill pay system. You could just
It was
do
okay,
Whoa,
sir.
is that
There's
still a
more
thing?
that can be achieved
You
here.
can go into
Ask her
Walmart
to
and
do
do
the
a
same.
bill pay.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
Walmart used to
at
have
the
where you
comment.
go like pay your
He
phone
does not
bill, your
flinch
electric
even
bill.
a single bit. He
going
is
on?
intensely
do it
not
that way,
flinching.
and then it'll post it.
It
Doesn't
takes
every
effort.
bank have this where you can like bill pay? Like what's going on? But then he has like Green Dot or something. He doesn't have a real. Probably he's one of those guys like can't get a real checking account.
I'm sorry, sir.
Everything's
I
like
hope
he
things
has
get
like a
better soon.
secured and more
There she
Visa.
stands, swaying, on her feet,
He won't use
assaulted
super
by
tip.
the early spring breeze. She
Melton made
smiles
up a
at
story
you.
about steak and
The
pussy.
whole
Melton was mean.
Hi,
Aw,
Detective.
Milton. He's making him feel.
because you know each other. She's been
finish
talking
our
to you so
ROTC.
openly
I take an
because
Uber
you've
to
talked
Walmart.
before.
Nice try, shit show.
Which is an incredibly white trash
Yes,
thing to have to
I
say.
stand in this spot
So
all the
I go to
time.
fucking
You've been
Walmart.
running
By the way,
around
I'm on
all
the
week
phone with the
without your
lady. She
shirt
goes,
on,
"You're
sir.
gonna need this
Telling
information
people
to
the
pay at
end of the
Walmart." I
world
said,
is
"Cool,
coming.
tell me." She goes, "Here's your
I
account."
don't
Um,
understand what you mean
Okay,
by
I
it.
get my account
Actually,
number, I read it back
it's
verbatim.
Monday.
That's
It's
the
the
account number,
start
right?
of the week.
She
You're
goes, "You're
talking
gonna need
about
our
last
biller
week,
code."
and that wasn't
What's that?
me.
You know,
I'm a
we get
whole
mad
different
when, like,
person
Aaron
now.
or Ty Rivera walk us through like buying a plane ticket or like getting a tire change.
Of course, you
That's
stopped by a
boring,
few
monotonous
times.
shit.
You
I
certainly
love
look better
seeing how
than
the
the last
poors
time I
live.
saw you.
This gives
What do you
me-
mean better?
I'm not kidding.
I look
I
like
am
shit.
white trash.
You
This
don't
gives
have
me
party eyes
100%
anymore.
flashbacks to my childhood.
Party eyes.
Our
Yes,
car used to
of
break
course.
down all the
That makes
time.
sense.
We could never afford stuff. Just constantly just
I'm
dumping
not
money into this
surprised children have seen
jalopy.
you running
Keep
around
on
with
getting it
party
fixed.
eyes on,
Timing
he
belts,
thinks.
tires,
Not at all.
alternate. You know,
You
just
know,
nonstop
like a cat in the dark,
problems.
all big and wide-eyed.
I love this. This is
It certainly
crazy.
looks odd on a man.
Going down to
The
Walmart.
swiveling
to pay
eyes of a loony
bills.
drug addict.
Okay, I'm
That is
in.
what she meant.
I'm in.
You were
Let's
fuck
go.
yeah.
That is, it's
You should
just
get
Fuck
party eyes
yeah.
right now. Snap those
like
sequins
for
on
the
you,
actual
boy.
person who's receiving the money, right?
Well, howdy,
If you
Grum.
ha- If you have a car, made in the last 10 years, there's no way to break like cars. Don't
Why
break
isn't my
down a
chat
lot
being displayed?
anymore? When I was a kid, like
It's coming through, but it's
our
just not
car broke down
popping on the
all
screen. That's
time.
weird.
Double check that one. I
It
read
was
that back
earlier.
to them verbatim. Ensure everything's correct. Both numbers, I read back to them. They go correct. I said, so I go down to Walmart. I tell them these code. I tell them this account number. I pay them. Boom. We're fixed, right? She's like, yep, done deal. Great. I go to Walmart. I'm like, okay, I got my money. I'm like, I don't want to pay this amount of money and have it go to the wrong place. So I give them my information, whatever. They enter my info, and then I go,
There we go.
here's the biller's code.
I had to
So
just
the lady
refresh
pulls
the
it up to
plugin.
Walmart. I said, before I send all this money out, can you verify who I'm sending this money to?
This sounds like a guy who has more money than I've ever seen in my life. He's terrified to release. He acts like when I like send a Bitcoin to another wallet, you know, like Bitcoin. Even when Bitcoin was like just a couple $1,000, it's like, oh boy, you better.
How do
make
I
sure
join
get that
voice? You
address
just
right.
join
You don't wanna
Discord?
send this to the wrong place. There's
I'm
no
not in the
back-
channel right now,
no
but I can join right now.
takesies. So you kind of like pause.
Now I'm in
and
there.
You do go like, all right, let's make sure we got this before we send it. He's sending $1,000 and he's just like, look, I don't want to say it out loud. I have $1,000 in my wallet. So could you?
You just pull out your dick sword.
Be discreet.
He goes, that's not what it says here. And I'm like, can you tell me what the biller code is for? She goes, it says for the city of Pasco. What the fuck? I'm like, city of Pasco? So I call the finance company. Obviously, the repo people aren't there.
Hello.
But the generic company was still there, the customer
Howdy.
service. And I said, what is your
Wait for
fucking
my
code
bus right
for
now.
this stupid
I'm
check pay
screaming around.
bill system at Walmart?
You are very quiet.
What is going on?
I am.
Check pay bill system.
Let me just turn down Melton.
Well, I'm like, I should just pay this bill and send it to this code, but I'm not
How's it
sure it's
going?
the right code, so I panicked. So I just had to come home.
Yeah, it's not going so great.
Now
I'm
tomorrow
pretty sick.
early and try to get this done. They gave me the wrong fucking code, so I was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it." So I'm waiting till tomorrow.
No.
I'll get back on the phone.
What's
with
up?
My finance company, and I'm gonna.
There, can you hear me now? Like, am I okay?
I mean, it's not great, but I mean, I can hear you.
What the fuck, man? So now I gotta get up early tomorrow and go
Oh,
again
that's so
and try to
weird.
get this sorted out. I hope they have the right fucking code. I'm so annoyed.
Yeah, I just figured I'd join. My bus is like super late. I'm really bored. What are you playing? Like, what are you doing? I actually have no idea what the stream is.
I'm watching Melton's members only stream, and I'm playing my second playthrough of Disco Elysium.
I'm here. I might as well make the trip.
Ooh, what's Melton doing? I heard something about Bigfoot.
Right now, he's watching Mersh.
And now I don't have enough to get my
That's
car
cool.
back.
That's cool. I have no idea who Mersh is.
A guy who's
He's from Nightwave Radio and the co-host of Revenge of the Sis.
Oh, okay.
He did the live show with Carl in Tampa.
Oh, sick, sick. Yo, I was thinking about it. I can't believe it's been like 6 months since DevilCon 2. That shit was so fun.
Oh, did you hear the news?
No?
The Tapes Season 2 is coming out in April. It's called Dabble House. You can buy a ticket to the live stream now. It's like $30. And DabbleCon 3 is still being planned. So the Dabble House is not a replacement to DabbleCon 3.
I cannot wait until DabbleCon 3.
That might still be in Boston. There's definitely going to be a live show in Boston. I'm not sure whether it's WATP Live or DabbleCon.
Well, I'm hoping, like, it would be cool to go to Boston, but I'm definitely going to DabbleCon. If that's in Rochester, I'd be happy because I freaking love Rochester.
Yeah, I would like it to be in Rochester because I like that. I like that.
Yeah. And that way we get to see more people, I imagine. Because not everyone's going to want to go down to Boston. Boston's kind of shit. I want to practice my Boston accent. Really piss Boston's people off.
To send money to the bank. I have an appointment at...
Are they going to have the puppet at the tape season 2?
There's very, very, very little info on it. I've given all the info I basically have. It sounds like it's going to be done at Carl's house. That's just how it sounds. But maybe not. Maybe they're going to rent a third location and just do it from there. But I don't.
Is Shuli involved, or is this Carl only?
Yeah, no, it's Shuli and Carl. It's a 2-day event. The first one is WATP Live with the tapes, and then there's some crap in between that, and then the next night is Rico with the tapes.
Rico with the tapes. Sick.
Yeah, but first it'll be WATP with the tapes, so it'll be a little bit different.
I freaking love the John puppet.
Dude, it's so fucking horror. The Dabble and Duty show was awesome.
I feel like at some point this universe needs to go into making like horror movies, and they need to have like a horror movie where the John has like a prosthetic like that. Have like a Jason Voorhees like slasher, but it's just fucking John with a gimpy hand and like a broken force leg on it.
I just berated a small child.
Today at work, this mascot came in, and it reminded me of the life-size Tukey at DevilCon 2. Like, it looked almost exactly like it. It was fucking weird.
Rack is brimming with...
Ooh, I like the Tukey costume. It's good. It's like uncanny.
I especially it's pretty freaking funny, especially when you see what it's like. It was advertised to look at, and then what he actually got. I mean, it's kind of an improvement if you ask me. Pretty good for a $200 investment.
Write a new joke, and like every week he's just like, "No, the curse, it's real." It's like, okay.
What do you think, Annie? Should I come back streaming yet, or should I wait a while?
No, it's the curse.
Do you like streaming?
I love streaming. I just don't know if people are ready.
He's like, the curse is real. And it's like,
I've got a lot
I like
to
watching
say.
him, so I mean.
I appreciate that. You're probably the only one.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
The fuck does that mean, you dumb cunt?
He's kind of like a ghost of Mr. P fella, where it's like,
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Yeah, pick up a pen.
Is there an unproud owner?
You know how you had to turn for a while?
Your wording here is very confusing, lady. For a woman who owns a library, you should know more about words and putting them in good orders.
Like, you go along with it, because it's, like, fun, you know? But, like, after a while, he's like...
I can't believe I met
my daughter. I hope she wasn't
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
again with her nose in science fiction.
He's honestly the biggest celebrity in the Dabbleverse.
Doing her job like a proper girl.
Like technically speaking, yes.
I don't need people's help.
in the Dabbleverse, it's Carl because he started it all and he's the reason for all of it. But I mean, like, outside of that, yeah, it's 100% Kumiya. That's not even a question.
100%.
I mean, Adam Bush used to be big and popular, but he's less popular now. People still know him. He's a household name, blah, blah, blah. But he isn't, like, currently doing massive stuff. He's producing movies and stuff like that, but he's more of, like, a niche audience kind of person.
Yeah, I wish I had said hi to Anthony Cumia. I was too much of a pussy.
Friday. You got there. All right.
Oh, I made sure to. I walked around and I was like, ooh, I want a picture with you. Ooh, I want a picture with you.
Frazzled today.
I was like, I don't want to bother you, sir. I didn't get a picture with Carl or Vinny. I just felt like I respect them too much.
A lot of folks have been asking me, what's up with my car? I got some good news, I got some bad news.
I hassled,
We don't care. It's all funny news.
OJ
He acts like we're hanging out. This is
for a
like
lot of pictures, though. I wanted to annoy him.
The audience, you know? He's like, guys, good news. We're all cut up. We had a perfect week. And he, like, reminisces about the week. Like, we care? Like, we all get a pizza party or something?
Of all the people I met there, Joey C was probably, like, the most angry and didn't want to be there.
Yeah, okay.
He,
like, guys, I got good news.
I have no idea what's going on with him. I haven't been watching any of the shows, but I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's thriving. I genuinely enjoy his content.
All your cats and burnt down you and the neighbor lady landlord. It wouldn't be bad news for us. There's nothing that can happen to
It's funny that nobody, apparently, nobody really knows about this announcement because nobody watches fucking Trainables. Nobody watches Shuli's shit. I'm like, yeah, well, you know, I like it.
I like Shuli, I just don't have fucking time, man.
I have nothing but time, so when Shuli comes on, I'm like, ah, sweet. Now I have to not pay attention for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Matt
like,
Fish says, I didn't
play.
watch the Shuli show. Oh, that's fine. It wasn't, it's Trainables. Trainables is not, like, it's, I mean, it's not an incredible show. Like, Trainables is what it is. It's whatever. It's you make the call, but different. It's just one of their shows, you know, it's whatever. It's just a clip show of just random shit they found on Discord. So I don't blame anyone for not watching the Trainables.
Is that a new show? I haven't heard of this one.
Yeah, Trainables is essentially just like training videos, shit from the Discord, old commercials.
Something I won't lose sleep over this.
I mean, it's all right. I kind of like it. They also do other stuff in there, like, you know, they bring up news and play clips and what, you know, just typical Uncle Rico type vibe, but it's just a different show.
Well, I guess my bus decided not to come. It's decided to
Oh no.
cancel, so what I'm gonna
I'm
walk
glad we're
back
still
to
getting
work,
DabbleCon
get a
3.
beer.
It's WebJunk 20 or just like Tosh.0. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. It's just, oh, hey, look at this shit we found. Or somebody found for us.
Yeah. Yo, I fucking love it how this new guy did so poor at work. I had to do overtime and miss my bus and make me pay $50 in a cab.
That's fucked. Is it not gonna run another one for you?
Cool. No. No. So I'm gonna go back to work here. If you're okay with that, I'll stay in the call, but I'm going back to work and I'm gonna slam a lager real quick. Like John.
His new thing is he calls everyone homosexual.
Some on the street action. There's crackheads.
Grum on the street, Grum on the street.
That's right. I'm probably gonna do that at some point.
Both of these guys have like the same shit. He's going all three are different. Doom, you got. I'm being serious now. You gotta like calm down. You gotta be a regular person. You're gonna have to act like a regular person. Like seriously.
All right.
You can do this in every other
Almost
show.
there.
And I understand that, you know.
I can mute myself if you want, or leave the mic on. It's up to you.
I mean, I always like company. I don't care. I'm not really doing anything.
Okay, cool. I don't want to ruin your professional program.
Yeah, sure.
Here I go.
Professional program. What the hell is going on with Mersh other than him having toxoplasmosis? Okay, if
canceled,
like
can I get a beer? Just a
If you're actually asking, I'm gonna say it has to do with a lot of substance abuse.
It's insane. All right, watch. I want to see how his hand gets up there and why.
Figure this out, right? So I'm like, we're going to Walmart. I'm using the check-free service.
Yo, if it's too loud, you can turn me down.
Verify.
Oh, I think he's like scratching an itch, and so he just does this.
Biller code. Supposedly,
My bus.
right? I go, yes. I go, it's out, right? So I'm like, we're going to Walmart.
So, do I tell her her daughter was?
If I
mean, she was doing fine.
Don't get my bus on time. I can't
Yes.
catch the next one at my exchange. It stops at 10, right? So I'm gonna have to get a cab tonight. Thank you so much.
Personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research. I expect.
All right, it's the
Fuck you! I don't want to answer you.
Are you using the check-free service, right? I go, yes. I go, let me know.
And what's your favorite beer?
Shelly, your biller code supposedly is
like,
the code, right? She goes, yeah.
do IPAs count?
I said, that's definitely.
Why would you give her the
Yes, that's a beer.
I don't know. I don't really have a favorite.
I said I spent like a half hour at Walmart last night going back and forth with these.
Most beer is not good. Most beer is fine. And plenty of beer is bad. So,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say there's a beer that I'm like, oh yeah, I love that shit. Like, it's not a beer, but like my go-to is like seltzers. Like I like that shit. But if I had to pick a beer, like I'd go with an IPA, like a Voodoo Ranger or a Beer Hug or something like that. You know, like one of those. They're good. They're high alcohol content. They have a nice like bitter hoppiness flavor to it, and it kind of makes it feel like it's worth drinking because you get fucked up from it. So it's kind of like it's a more enjoyable experience than just like chugging 3 or 4 Bud Lights, you know?
Bud Lights are trash. I mean, they're nice.
I'm currently enjoying a White Claw. Skol, Matt.
I don't know if
I drank. What did I drink?
Ever had a
I had a
White Claw.
couple of the what are they? They're like the low calorie fucking Bud Light. Bud Light, not Select. It's like the white and blue, like baby blue color ones. I had a couple of those.
I missed my bus. I'm talking to someone on a live stream, so don't dox yourself.
Uh-oh.
Her dedication brings joy
Yeah,
to my
I'm on
heart.
my friend's show right now.
Children. I hope they turn out as
No
great
video,
as
just
my
audio.
net.
I'm here to dismantle free market and abolish child
You must
labor.
be kidding. There's nothing like that happening.
That depends on how much do you pay the kid.
What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there.
Can I see the fund? Can I see the receipts? Can I do an audit on you right now because I don't really trust what's going on here.
Sounded a bit like a Karen there.
No, she's the Karen and putting her daughter outside in the cold to sell books.
As a matter of fact, I think it's you who's the Karen.
Yeah, so I'm coming in here as the Darren and being like, hey, why the fuck is your daughter out there in the cold selling books to nobody?
Tomorrow, I gotta call them.
Indeed. Are we done with the jokes
Yes,
now?
we've
I'm
had
not
quite
joking.
enough fun here.
TV reporter's got a boss. Yeah, but doesn't everyone have a
I'm not
I
joking.
think you should suffer.
Exactly. The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society,
My horrible Ethan Ralph
tell each
impression.
other how to raise their children. It's
Taking a break from John, and I've been looking into Ethan Ralph.
But I'm the police. It's my business if I say it's my business.
So yeah, tomorrow.
What were you saying? You're looking up Stuttering John?
I'll call them.
No, I've been taking a break from John because I feel like you can only.
Well, I mean, he hasn't been on the
John
internet in the
like-
last month, so it's pretty easy to take a break from him.
Barring any other major.
Yeah, I stopped for like about a month after Con. I feel like you can only take John in like 5 to 7 month bursts, and you need like a detox period.
I feel like that is the case
I've
for
been-
most people. I'm fucked though, and I'm just gonna keep consuming him until he dies.
Oh, true. He'll outlive us all though. But I've been looking into other lol
If I'm lucky.
like Ethan Ralph.
Ethan Ralph is
also
awesome.
left the internet.
The Ralpha male.
He's in rehab.
I don't know what I'd do if I lost that cat.
I'm the Ralpha
God, I've
man.
told her not to do that. It's disgusting.
I love Ethan
And I
Ralph.
told you to
I
mind
can't
your own
believe I went all this time not
Clearly,
knowing
you
that
have
like
no idea how hard it is to raise a girl in this economy.
This economy is a mysterious force. like cosmic weather, mysterious and harsh.
I'm gonna fight with this lady.
She has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
That's because y'all are cunts.
It's obvious she can't do anything about it.
Hey, can you not say that
You are
word,
placing
please?
an unnecessary burden on a young child.
Have a good night, man.
What did Doom leave now? Okay, come back. You're allowed to spam. I take it back. I miss it. I actually miss it. Something's like not right when he's not here.
All right, let's see here.
Retrograde. I don't like it. I don't like it. Come back. You're allowed to spam.
When I got off work, there was a Cybertruck parked out front with "gay" written in the dust on the back of it.
Disgusting.
I wish I got a
Guys,
picture.
go. Get out of here. Bye.
I don't know, man. I think people are too hard on the Cybertruck.
Silently.
I think they're pretty cool, actually.
10 or so seconds pass without
As a matter of fact, I think they're the
Oh,
coolest car ever.
no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there.
All right.
Ha! Stupid mom. I got your ass.
There. I don't
You
know
got
what to say
logic.
to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this
Yeah, I can tell.
stress.
You've also got a dull face and a dull attitude.
He's got earbuds in. He's got Brennan over here and NLO over here.
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river.
Disgusting.
If only he were more involved in the business we're running.
Ah.
No
Yo, I
matter.
can't wait to pay
Soon we'll
$50
both be
bucks to get
wrong
home
or
because this new guy sucks at his job and I had to stay to help out.
Yeah, I really like
Because he has to
employees
take-
that suck at their fucking job and don't do anything and then the boss don't fire them.
Well, he fucking has to take prayer breaks for his religion. So because of his fucking religion, I'm paying $50 to get home. Very fucking cool. And he didn't say that he needed that on his resume or at the interview.
Is this his or is this like a song?
Then it, I mean, I would deny it, but you know, that's how you get a fucking violation from the government.
I like that. A lot of people think this.
Well, luckily he's not great at his job, so we'll fire him for that, I'm sure.
Sure, but then, you know, it seems like the type of bitch to be like, well, what about racial discrimination?
Yo, I just found some Mickey Mouse ears on the ground between some garbage cans in Crackhead Alley. Should I pick them up? They
I
probably have
wouldn't.
piss all over them. I mean, I don't know. This is a pretty good find.
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects.
No, place, since I don't know anything, I have massive brain issues.
Opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure. He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call
The other bus is not showing up
silent
in the app
partner.
now. What the hell's going on?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Are you able to catch
A
that
real
one?
treat she is. It would be
I
nice
have
if
no
we
idea.
No, we couldn't have afforded more children.
The buses
really.
have been
Not in
really
this
shitty
economy.
lately.
Literally, like it looks like a yarmulke. It looks like an undersized yarmulke.
A glimmer of sadness glints through the well-crafted exterior.
We're quite busy
Suffer,
people, you know,
Grom
my
TV,
husband and I.
suffer.
Quite busy. Children are. I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
Maybe I do have a child and I just drank it out of my mind and I don't remember my kid. You don't know me.
As a matter of fact, I'm baby.
Maybe
mama
I'm the
just-
worst father you've ever seen.
And then he scared the shit out of me. He goes,
Yeah.
Okay, so are you calling us
She's
today
been too
to
busy
get squared
helping
away
me
or
here.
what? And I'm like,
So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course.
Does your government allow you to do that?
I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
So why don't you work harder and let your daughter go to school? Or hire another employee? Oh, right, because your daughter works for free.
Her features much.
Right, right.
Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Imagine not working for
Goodness, you
some
were already
glorious
doing good. Browsing the
ballerinas.
shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled?
What is it? A
Go,
Cadillac.
go, get back there. The books await you.
Why don't you try to sell me a book like your daughter does? Like, why don't you tell me about a book I should
Everything's
buy?
on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
No, they don't. What compels me is a good salesman.
Is my bus coming?
She smiles and nods, seemingly
Is it?
Ooh, that would be very good for you.
What? If my okay, so I have to take 2 buses. So if I get this bus, I only have to pay $17 down. Which is fine, I guess, but rather pay nothing, you know?
Yes.
So I have an idea for a segment for my show. And I'm thinking about.
By the way, guys.
Sorry, I'm thinking about calling Peter Griffin on the phone. I found an app that lets me do that. And like Leon Kennedy and all these. Yeah. And I have some choice words with them. Or that I want to have.
He says, I missed the top of the show. You get the caddy back? I hope so.
Oh, someone's screaming about something.
This is becoming a fucking miserable process.
Why can't I see this?
I don't know. What do you
Why is it
think?
invisible?
What do you think would be a cool segment for the Grum TV show when it debuts?
Next time, Western Union.
Be honest. So
I don't know what type of show is it.
Place that has my car physically. So what happened was when
well, you've streamed with me enough. I think you know.
A recovery place that's
you know me better than anyone else in the streamer sphere in the Dabbleverse.
A place to get auctioned off, right? My car is sitting at the.
Doom thinks being gay is a curse. Dude, if you haven't had a prostate orgasm,
I think you should find a lolcow that you like.
I don't know what to tell you, bud.
Very wise. You're thinking on my level here.
Outlaw Josie Wells said, "Fuck, how much by now?"
It's definitely gonna be some Tony Chase. Tony Chase is fucking awesome.
It's not me fucking it up.
And I want to cover him a little different than like OJ does and all these other people. I actually want to like lift Tony Chase up because I think he's genuinely a good person and a victim. And I don't want to laugh at him too much. I genuinely want to like, if possible, get in contact with him and like
it's cleared.
Talk to him a little bit.
Company cleared the car. She's like,
don't want to get like too close because you're not supposed to like touch the poop and all that on the internet, right? But I would love to pick at his mouth.
Like, is the plate on my car? She goes,
talk to him about.
I get what you mean. What do you like about Tony Chase?
So I call the tow truck company.
He's a man's man. Like he's living a simple life, really. Like, he can fix his own car. He's pretty handy. And the satellite man's fucking with him, choking his cat, cutting his cock and balls off, right? Like,
let's make an appointment.
I want to talk to him about that
tomorrow. Can I come in?
And I want to see if I can like help him in any small way.
You got to do it on the website. So I'm like, cool.
Also, I would love to. I love his like.
Immediately.
I love whenever he posts like his cooking videos and stuff. I think that's so cool.
You can set a date.
I wish he did that more.
Tomorrow, 1:30 in the afternoon.
I would love to like swap recipes. Thank fucking Christ, the bus is coming.
Praise Jeebus. Or whatever other entity that isn't real that we'd like to praise.
So that's where I'm at now. So now
Praise
my car is mine. I have an appointment to go get my car.
Whatever the Jews try.
Apparently you have to make
I'm gonna ask the daughter again. Hey, what book should I buy?
At some point tomorrow,
I'm sorry, sir.
Just out of the line and into the gutter.
The Triflers by Mumsy Jones. Genuinely a good book.
They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Oh, I found something while you were away. I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for
Fuck
helping
yeah.
Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
It's yours. The finance company already informed us.
Okay, so that's
yes. I bet it looks good on you. Right. I have to get back to my home.
Yeah, have I been too cringe tonight, Annie? Be honest.
No.
Okay, good. I'm very self-conscious. I'm very self-conscious in the pepper. Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say, what do you got, like self-conscious issues?
It just was a pain in
the I just don't annoy people, Kind of part of the reason I've been away.
I'll just kick you out of the Discord if you bother me. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I asked because the bus is coming, and I definitely don't want to like bother people on the bus, so I'll probably leave in a couple minutes. But I would love to start streaming again, especially new stuff with you. I don't know if you want to finish Dead Space yet, or wait, or start something else. We should play something at some point.
This week is currently a little packed up with the schedule I have, but after that I'm free.
Yes,
I already canceled Friday's stream because Friday I'm going to get some legal stuff done, and
Yeah.
I forgot about that when I scheduled the stream, so I had to cancel that one. But as far
Yeah, I
as
saw
the rest of
that.
them go, I should hit them.
That'd be lit. And I wanted to say I'm probably not going to get Avowed. Just, I'll probably wait for a sale. I don't know. Just
I'm not gonna buy it either. I
thought it was going to be.
I just got a Game Pass subscription. Yeah.
Oh right. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother.
So I'm likely gonna beat the whole game before my subscription ends. So the game will only cost me $12.
Yeah.
So.
I got to play the Outer Worlds for $1. That was so good.
That game's fucking fantastic. I can't wait for Outer Worlds 2 now that their entire dev team is focused on pushing that out now that Avowed's done.
There's my bus. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ, been waiting 45 fucking minutes for this thing. Alright.
Don't you feel compelled to look at the book?
My little app open here.
All you care about.
Tell me one fucking book I should care about.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Thanks for the honor.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains,
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits to the customers.
I'm not a customer. I'm the police.
The second two, the last time I was in Vegas was 1994.
If you decide to open them.
I saw Colin
Are you actually
for
monstrous?
2 years, and I saw live nude titties.
Parapsychologically speaking, we are done if you decide to open them. We're gonna get ghost raped.
she looks away, wondering, why is everyone always messing with
I mean, some people like it. Ghosts are hot.
they just buy books like normal people?
Annie, the Slim Force. Are you law enforcement?
So
Huh?
I use Cashapp for my checking account.
You said you were the
to
police,
roll
are you
around my
law enforcement?
trash. Florida town in a
Am I
rusted
what?
out 84 Chevette. Never mind that. I've had relations with fine
Law
stripper
enforcement.
gash, and I eat steak and fish fingers.
My memories of being hired as a
Something
TA
enforcement.
hire by Mr. Mersch are
Okay,
burned
never
on my
mind. This
psyche.
is cringe.
He likes
But
anus lips,
I blame your
sauce,
microphone.
and fish cream pies. It was nasty, y'all.
If only I hadn't come on so strong too dirty palish that night. I might be a Devilverse legend with a great show which might offer a unique German perspective. Cold milk soothes my aches. Her weird tits.
Jesus Christ. Scootergy said I thought it was EP for the P.O. Box show earlier. Yes, you are right. I'm sorry. KJ
Okay, now I
is the
can
executive producer for this show, correct?
pop that off. There we go.
Yes. Sorry about that. It all ran together, and I blame the sickness. I blame the curse. I'm going to actually bring the curse.
The curse?
back.
It's just a storeroom for the employees. I told you.
Because it makes for a
Now,
very convenient
please step
excuse for
away from the
everything.
curtains.
I can't go. I'm gay, so I forgot what show you were the EP of. But I can go. The curse made me. That's actually something I can do. The curse
You
made
do?
me do it.
My God.
The
Even more
curse made me do it.
reasons
But
not to
Scooter
mess
T,
with the
am I right?
curtains.
You're the guy who
Step away,
follows
dear
Crazy
sir.
Joe.
No,
What?
I'm the police.
It's not like anyone was killed
We
there.
gotta get into Crazy Joe tonight. I got some Crazy Joe after the merch. FKA the Ghetto Basement says it almost looks like a frisbee on his head. And now he's gonna drive and stream. I didn't know Mersh did this.
I'm
honestly,
sorry. I
didn't
don't
know
mean to be
Mersh
so
did
impolite.
this.
Just please don't go
Mersh
there. I
drives
can't allow
and
that.
streams.
You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
I'm sorry, what? The powers?
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery
I
darkness.
couldn't remember what show you were the EP in on account of the gay.
Fuck it, I'm doing it anyway.
Please just talk to me, officer.
Of the gay.
Come here.
If I ever have to
and
deal
let's
with getting my
Lies.
car repossessed
Rip
again,
them
let's just
open,
say
we say.
Kof won't be thanking me.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful.
And I gotta go there at like by 1:30.
You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket.
Guys, I'm getting my Tesla tinted tomorrow. I have to take it in for to get tinted. And geez, I call this lady down at the tent place, and she's like, "Hey, how you doing? What kind of car do you have?" And I'm like, "A Tesla, Model 3. I want to get tint." And then she's like, "That costs money," and I'm like, "How many monies?" And then she tells me, and I'm like, "Whoa!"
Oh, that was my music. Like it's awfully piano-y right now.
You gotta do it on the website. So I go to the website and they got a place where you can do it. So I'm going through and I'm doing it.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron
From
assembled from
bone?
bones,
What kind of bones?
sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
We gotta get the... This is not a story. Oh, this is when he gets his caddy back. He's riding home in his 2011 Cadillac and he's feeling himself. He's like,
let's see.
whoa. Yeah, then she's like, do you want to get to paint protection film? And I'm like, tell me about it. And they're like, it's XPEL.
Let's see. I think I have it.
Cleared. We do each panel, and then I'm like, whoa, this sounds like it costs money. And then I give them my credit card, and my credit card doesn't go through, and they're like, you should find a Burger King. we have a partnership with Burger King where you can do the bill pay through the Burger King. So now I'm at Burger King arguing with this woman, Croissantwich, about how to pay for my tent bill.
Do I have it? No, I have the website.
Just pleased as punch to be here.
I don't think it'll be easy to find on YouTube because there's nothing on the channel at the moment. And unless I know the exact @ of the channel,
He's floating. Oh, you know, they put that true code on at the factory.
Let's go.
no.
RevengeOfTheSith.com/Nightwave. Having a rough week a little bit. You know,
I'd have to double check this little piggy.
Guys, this is where Aaron got the goal.
Vito is playing Sanic right now.
DSP guy who I've never really looked into, but I get it. And then, you know.
Here you go, Grum.
Where we need him to be.
Here's the website, but the YouTube channel I don't think is up yet.
But that's all right.
I mean, it might exist. Like he said, he already secured it, but I don't have the link to it. I don't think there's anything on it. All he did was secure the channels and the URLs and all that stuff. He doesn't have a logo or anything.
Knobsdog said, did you fix the auto pay going forward? Well, I mean,
He's like, dude, the minute
I will make sure to send it to you as soon as I find it. Pretty sure Spurgsnake will have it in the morning, but I don't know if he's awake right now.
I was cruising home. I was streaming. You couldn't really hear what I was saying because the windows don't roll up. But fuck, dude, it felt good. Fuck, it felt. He's like a high school kid that's just happy to have a car. No matter, like when you're in high school and like, you know, you like save up and buy some junker.
Okay.
But like the freedom you get from that, you know, your first car.
Alright, anyway.
Like, yeah, man. Like I don't
You see some kind of charm? I
This
did that
is a
one.
traditional Seminese ward meant to provide protection against
Oh, hey,
ill,
Spurgsnake, do you have the
curses and other
Do you have the link to Melton's new channel? The Get Frunked Tesla channel. The one that doesn't have any content on it yet.
Fuck yeah, that's how he is. But he's 40.
Well, I haven't done that yet. No, you're right, but I was very concerned with getting the car back. But the reason the auto pay wasn't happening is because it was fucked up in the first place. Now I know it's fucked. I didn't know it was fucked up. So yeah, I'm gonna fix that probably this weekend. Yeah, so I went to the, I had to go first to the recovery place, which by the way, they are there all day. They lie. But even though they're there all day, I came by and I'm like, hey, can I get my plate? And the guy's like, do you have an appointment? And I'm thinking like, why do I need an appointment to get
Oh, no, hold on. I'll look. Yeah, no, I figured. It's probably in like Spurgtopia or maybe on the Nobody Likes Onions Discord. I don't know.
Of course, you guys know me.
The website is up, but it's not. It's just a default page. It's just that's it. That's all it is. So it doesn't. There's nothing on it.
Shit into a big bucket, and I'm just like, is this bucket mine now?
Who are the Seminese?
Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south.
Right, of course.
Aside from
Everybody knows that.
suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fishhead charm at this This
to the
time,
guy's credit, he came out with
the
this garbage
curtains
bag full of
remain
my
shut.
shit, and he literally like goes, "Feel this."
Hey, bitch, open the curtains.
Like something jutting in. the
Hello
edge of
again,
the bag. He goes,
esteemed
"Double
officer.
check, that's your
And
plate.
well, I
You're
already
good to
told
go."
you.
Fuck yeah.
It's just a
So then I
storage
go to
room.
the auction
Just let
place
it
to get
go,
my car, which is
officer.
this
Go
massive
buy some
car.
god.
She's so
I mean, it is
tense, it's a
huge,
miracle she hasn't
humongous.
slept in half yet.
And it took him like 15 minutes to go get my car, and I was like, "This is getting annoying." And I'm like, every step of the way, I'm like, "Something's
It's
gonna
just
get
for
fucked up.
decoration.
Somebody's gonna come tell me I can't have my car. Something bad's gonna happen."
Okay,
And sure enough, like
fine.
10, 15 minutes later,
It's just
the caddy
because this
starts
place
rolling
is
out of the place, and
cursed.
I'm like,
Just like everyone
Three
said.
guys pushing it.
They
just
don't
like
call
I
it the
left
doomed commercial area for nothing.
Doomed.
And the guy gets out, you know, he's like, "Here you go, man, blah, blah, blah.
Are you
I'll
happy
put
now,
it on for you,
officer?
and you can be on your way."
Happy
And
that
too
you've
much paperwork
ruined
stuff. So I'm
everything?
back, baby.
Fuck yeah. I'm the ruiner.
Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the
Not gonna lie, Repo
curtains.
was kind of fun. Lots of stories of yanking a car and people running out of the house.
Are you talking about Harry's voice actor? The one that's inside of his brain?
The alarm go off. I'm like, "They're repoing my car right now," and I was like, "This fucking sucks." And I ran outside and I was like, "Yeah," and they're like showing me the paperwork. I even begged them when they were taking. I knew it was falling on deaf ears, right?
It's not
But I
good
was
to
like,
talk
I'm
about the
literally
curse,
about to go
not
pay
in
my
Yeah.
detail.
Like, I
The
just found out about
negativism.
it.
Like if they're
It's
towing
dangerous.
you 'cause you're misparked,
Talking about the
they'll let
void
you pay a
wraiths angers
fee,
them.
and they'll drop the car, and then you know you can like get your car back right there and move it. But if you're late on payments and it's being
Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Such wraiths
That guy
may
gets
prove
paid
a
I'm sorry?
formidable
car
enemy.
back. So like
Suit
going out
up.
and being like, "But please,
What?
but please."
Yes,
Overdraft
I've
shit,
contacted
yes,
numerous
about to go pay it.
parapsychologists
And you know how
and
that
even a
repo's
pair
going,
of
guys like,
Simonese
"Sorry, man,
mediators.
nothing I can do."
Yeah,
They
somebody says I want
provided
this
me with the
footage.
wards.
Yeah, I watched that guy tow trucker
The
on
wards help to
YouTube.
keep the doom at bay
It's
and
funny
protect
'cause
us against the darkness that lies
body
further
cam
in the
footage,
building.
man. Like, don't run
Even
out.
though now I fear
Don't run out
it's not enough.
and try to make a scene. You know,
Yeah, it'll be
you're gonna
alright.
One of these guys is a YouTuber, and you're gonna end up
Oh,
looking stupid as
this.
fuck. Same as the
No,
body cam
it's a
footage,
special
Kevin Brennan and
Himian
stuff.
amulet, blessed by desert pygmy
Just
shamans
fucking be
with a
respectful,
spell
act
of
normal, and it won't be
compulsion.
a thing.
It's to compel people to buy
It only
books.
becomes a thing when you start screaming "Mountain Home" and kicking
There are numerous spells
officers.
cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different.
You've lost me, lady.
For example. It's guaranteed to boost sales. 15%.
If you mention NLO,
15% over what? Over nothing? Cause that doesn't seem like you're selling shit.
mention Hackamania on the body cam.
Had to leave for a hot minute. Did your friend get his bus? Yes. Grum should be on the bus right now. He's on the bus reeing in real time. He says, "Ree, I'm on the bus."
I'll reimburse you for the whole
Yep, he's
fine.
on it now.
This offer's good for anyone, anytime.
The
Until I
curse
shut it down.
is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease,
We'll
eating
pay
at
your
the very
fee. Kevin
foundation.
Brennan, you fucked up. You
It's
really
the
fucked up.
curse
4
of
tickets.
financial
We would have
distress,
handled that for you
of
over here at the
ruin
Onion.
and bankruptcy.
The curse! The curse!
And honestly, getting your car back, like you'd think when you have the money,
Return the slab.
you'd think that would be easy. But
Or
it's not an easy
suffer
process at
my
all.
curse.
It was brutal.
Didn't,
I
didn't that
almost
curtain
gave,
just move?
like $20-something hundred, like $2,600
That was good voice acting. He actually sounded nervous, even though it's my brain.
to the goddamn city of Pasco Water Authority because my fucking
Yo, the bus is full AF right now, and it stinks. Not gonna lie.
They fucked me, but I got it. So
Yeah,
she said, "What the fuck
it's all
did
those
you do?
Frenchies.
Turn off auto pay." No, I got. Remember when I had my debit card get all fucked up? Well, that's what happens. You may have heard.
Yeah, but they contact you. They send you an email from not paying. Look, I've never had it happen. I've never had a car
Everyone knows
repossessed
that all the
anymore.
previous
We're
companies
poor.
in this
I never
building
had a
have
car
sooner or
repossessed,
later
but
declared bankruptcy, and their malicious
I would
spirits are
imagine
still
when you
here, feeding
miss
off
a
bad
payment,
business
they don't
practices
just
and
come get
disappointing
your
income
car.
statements.
You probably have to be in arrears.
There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever
then
since
they
I
call.
arrived, I've sensed an
mail.
eerie lingering
They
presence,
email.
as if I
There's
was
no way they
unwanted
just
here.
cold come out
Oh, that's just me.
and take
It's because I
your
hate
shit.
you.
It cost a lot for them to do that, actually.
Most certainly not.
deploy
I don't want
tow
anyone
truck
who's
and
not familiar
get
with the
people
psychic arts to get involved in this mess.
So, like, they don't
Stay
do
away.
it if you missed one
I get a -1 for giving smart-ass parenting advice.
They tell you.
Fuck you, dumbass bitch. Hold on.
Disconnected from the account.
I'm gonna brute force this roll.
That happened with
You're an ugly. You're ugly and your family's ugly.
Slither up to her, you
Like, for some
silver-tongued
reason, my card just became disconnected
Show
from the
her
account.
what world-class
We
perfidy
pay a
looks
hefty
like.
bill for the super tip voices.
What
every month,
perfidy?
over
Excuse
$1,000.
me? Never heard that word.
And they were gonna shut it down. Well, I got an email. You know, like you got 30
Deceitfulness
days,
and
you got to
untrustworthiness.
Perfidy.
Click.
What is the origin?
Reconnect the card. Yeah, shit happened. Like I don't know what happened. I just reconnected the same exact card.
Latin.
They don't.
Perfidia,
lose a
from
payment,
purpose,
like, the next day
faithless.
they're out there hooking up your shit. Everyone's saying
Hers,
free
detrimental
payment.
to faith. Detrimental to
even
faith.
During COVID and stuff, I bet it was longer. I bet it was actually.
Ah, interesting. Okay, cool.
More.
Recently that I lost my
Perfidy.
wallet in November. Are you doing the math timeline?
Yay, we learned new words
When did I lose
today.
my debit card. Remember when I lost my wallet? When was that? November, right? It's now February. It's the perfect time to get your car repo.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't
Jules
seen
says,
charlatans
take a
before.
shot, Patrick, to America sending money-grubbing gnomes packing. Oh my god, you talking about Zelensk? I don't know, man. I don't know what to feel about it. Like
A paradetective from a long
You're
line.
no
of paradetectives.
paradetective. You look nothing like one.
Hey now, hey. You need the booze to focus, all right?
It's like when you request a song.
Uh-oh. I do? Are you sure?
Lieutenant keeps his usual stone. Go ahead then. Rock her world, he thinks. I'll compose some notes.
What am I gonna do? Not take a shot?
How do you know all this?
Here we go.
Fuck yeah, I'm the Void Revenant, bitch!
You're part Simonese. Oh, it means our meeting couldn't have been mere chance.
You said to America sending
The hand of fate guides us.
money grubbing.
But
Fuck yeah, let's lie to
I'm
her.
not the only one at risk.
Gnomes
I have to think of my daughter.
I think that's
You are
about
certain
Zelensky.
you can
She
help
said it's
us?
not about
Keep us
Zelensky.
safe?
Oh, God.
I can't allow any collateral.
Just ask
damage to
Kim.
hit us.
I don't think I've built up repertoire with Kim yet. I don't think this Kim likes me. I'm playing this guy very different than my first time.
Better than Doom, says Coach Lev Kramar.
If you
Just, Joel, I
promise,
think you're
good
already on
officer,
our-
then you might be our last
You're just
hope.
very generous
Do you
and-
swear it?
Thank you very much.
Hey, just nah, never mind.
Thank you,
That is
sir.
you, right?
There's
Who's
one more
emailing
thing
me?
I haven't
didn't
told
even
you
think about
about
it, but I
yet.
think that's you.
The entity.
Send me an email.
Wait, what the fuck? You're not gonna. You're...
Act surprised. You know
Of course.
these things,
It was very
sire.
sweet. It was very sweet. James
You have?
Powers is undressed
The entity
slowly.
takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that
I
she
mean,
must
it
be
doesn't-
connected to the curse
That's not-
ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside
You
the
better
chimney?
not. I would
Really?
get kicked off because I don't think you're allowed to show
Yes,
titties that
that
big
chimney
on
is part
YouTube.
of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous.
I don't think you're allowed to send
She has
titties
barricaded
that
herself
big
behind
on
some metal
YouTube.
security curtains.
And,
God
Erica
knows what
Mitchell
she's
also
doing
sent me a
there.
very nice,
Metal curtains?
Some
That's pretty cool.
unnatural magic.
Metal.
coming out to
You should
Hackamania.
go find the
Metal.
entity
You should.
and ask what happened to all the
Here's
companies
my
in the
plug,
building.
Hackamania.com.
What is the source
Come
of this
on
curse?
out.
Here's the
Love to
key to
have
the
you.
warded door behind the
Come
curtains.
watch me
Take
and
it.
Misfit smoke it up.
Oh, and please
Just
do
two
return to
fat
me after you've looked
fucks
round. I'm quite
Trying to hide from
anxious
crumb
to know
fun.
what she has to say about the curse.
Definitely gonna kick
What
our
you
ass. And
discover
by the way,
in there.
Who's she?
Misfit,
The witch?
Unbelievable darkness and
if you and
ruin.
I are hanging out smoking,
Okay, but
as it
please,
were,
only a few
if you
questions.
will,
You wouldn't
and
want to
Crumb
disturb the
Bum finds
spirits.
us and he's like, "It's time, motherfucker."
The woman looks up.
This fucked me up.
Now let me in. Actually, never mind. I'm going to the kitchen.
It's every man for themselves, okay?
Fuck you.
That's when we part way. We're like the turtle doves in Home Alone 2.
Hey Gart, I need you to forgive me, please. I'm sorry, I'm a bad person.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we know that. We know why that's the case too.
Can I help
It's
you?
Sylvie.
Crazy Joe. I had a Crazy Joe tab open.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Let me.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
That's it. That's it. Okay.
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash.
Kim
though.
Nicholson always wants to see
Ah,
my
the
hair.
elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves
we'll be
itself.
fucking three lovely ladies at
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond.
Yay,
Small
psychic
truck
powers.
rattles down an alleyway.
I prefer
It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her.
Hit the like button.
I can vouch for
fuck,
all
we're
my
still,
stuff.
we're
None
still
of us
open. We're
would
still open to
tamper
the
with the
public.
crime scene. I think
We need to
fugue
lock her
states are
down.
more your forte, officer.
Members only this
Hey.
Goodbye,
Yes.
members.
That's correct.
Thing.
Goodbye, members.
Yes,
Or,
not
sorry,
the
goodbye,
whole
you're
damn
free.
union,
I'm
thank
drunk
God.
I'm
Just
already
the
drunk.
nastiest and
see what you're doing.
loudest faction.
All
They
right,
come
goodbye.
here in the
Free
evenings,
people.
dumb,
It's
unruly
$1.99
types.
to watch.
Think they're
We'd love
big
to have
shit.
you, but bye,
But they're good
pores.
customers.
It's the
They
end of the
place
month,
big
baby. We're
orders
trying to make
and
nuts
always
around
pay
here. I'm
on
making nut
time.
right now.
Is this a show,
We should
baby
find
girl?
out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative,
shot- I'm
and
not gonna
if
lie,
we
the
don't,
shot kinda
we
threw
have
it
to
for a
wait.
loop.
They'll
You
show
were
up
very
sooner or later.
focused, but-
Men get hungry, even strike.
What?
By the way,
Shot has me kinda
you should come
loopy
back to
already.
this
And that's
thing-based
just-
questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the
all right,
whirling
we're
later.
locked.
Another thing.
And we're loaded.
Great.
Watch the
Yes.
numbers drop. We're at 503.
Yes.
And now they're gonna fall off like sand through the hourglass. Okay, here we go. This is Crazy Joe.
This is where the lyrics would be.
A lot of people don't know Crazy Joe.
You
this
should
is
totally
we've
sing
been since
karaoke here.
2015
The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People exactly. It's measured, level-headed, through a PA system. By other people. Whether they like it or not. Ram it up
Hell
their
yeah.
ears says you should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
The point is,
if you
No,
people
no.
weren't the
Don't
scum
sing the happy song. You would need
that
another
you
copy of
are,
the tape first, though.
you think
so just short summary.
Who is this guy?
He thinks he's the next Howard Stern. That's right. In his 70s, he thinks he's the next Howard Stern. And he's been trying to get his show going for like 15 years. And every fucking video he makes, he gets mad if people are watching his videos. He'll see like 3 people watching, and he'll be like, "You guys got to type in the chat who you are. Identify yourselves." And he gets mad, and he'll start like blocking people and banning people if you don't like introduce yourself to him.
Dishes.
If you're a woman and you don't like email him personally and say, "I
money.
like your show," he gets very mad. He wants to be the next Howard Stern, but
You
he hates
see
people
a
watching
heavy
his
steel
shit.
door. You
This is
need
like
to
Chad
feel
Zuma. He wants to be a
drawn
comic, but he
to
won't
the
do
car.
5 minutes
You
for
do?
$1,000. He wants
It's
to
a
be
door
a
in the back of the
podcaster, but he
kitchen.
locks everything behind
Why
a
do you
paywall
care
because
where
he's
it
scared
leads?
of what people will think. It is mwah. And he just can't find
Yes,
a group of
I
people
suppose
who will
it's worth
take him
seeing if we
seriously
can
and
get in.
help him get his show
Just to
going.
be thorough.
No, it's a mega
Why won't
investigation.
you help him get
Anyway,
his show going?
Gart
He has
is the
tons of
person to
old
ask
school
about
radio
this.
equipment, tape decks.
No, he's
like
not.
double
Well, ask
tape
this man.
deck
He
back
doesn't speak
here.
English,
A
but we'll do
thin
it.
man,
He
as
does
used to,
everything
it
on
must
tape.
be his name.
It's
Garanzi.
wild.
Garanzi
He's
Quebec.
literally like
Sounds
this.
representative. The man puts his cup down and replies something. His left
I
hand
would like to
drawing
come here and
arcs
just
in the
call you
air.
scum, and scumbags, and fuckfaces, and cocksucker weasel fucks. Do you
He looks
think
up at
that
you,
this is
then
something
looks
I
away.
enjoy
Shrugging is an
doing?
international sign
If
for
you think that,
no,
you're absolutely
I
Just
don't
wiped
know
his
what's
nose with his
behind
mouth,
that door.
with his hand.
He
just like
smiles
Mersh.
and bangs.
And these guys think they're different. Chad, Mersh,
Can I help you? Another
Who else
thing.
does
Yes. Yes. Have you
Joe?
got? Yes. Yes. A
it's
lot.
fucking
For the
gross.
room and broken window?
Right, no, you're absolutely
100
wrong.
real.
I was attacked.
Yes. Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely
I was-
in the
I had
question.
an ad out there, and these scumbags.
Fuck you,
called
Gart.
The
I'm gonna do whatever I
Onions-
want,
Okay, that's us.
including sleeping on the streets.
2015. He put a Craigslist ad up that was so wild, I knew he was gold.
A colorful
fine.
piece of plastic
Looking for
on the
people to
counter
help him
rolled
do
out
his show.
of his open
This is in
hand.
New York
You
City.
see a blister
He
pack
lives in
of headache
Hudson
medicine.
Valley. Okay, he lives in like what's the fucking city he lives in?
There is only one way
I don't
to
know where he
wake
lives
this
now,
bone
actually.
idol
We
from
haven't paid
his
attention to him
slumber.
for years.
Roar
Dump
like
on
a
it
hurricane.
and
Rip the
harass
building
me
from
Why the
when I was
yelling,
live on
man?
the air doing the show.
Why the yelling?
And,
Looks like a sow
invaded,
descendant. A lot of sow dog
By the way,
workers
we
around.
haven't thought about or talked about him in years.
Congratulations.
And then he actually came on the
You've
show, I
seen
think,
the
in like...
Look at this guy. He's got the perfect profile picture.
We had a laugh. We buried it all. And now he's back. Again, years of not paying attention to him, and he's back just screaming about us. He makes videos like this screaming about me almost every day, if not every week. And we don't... I mean, you guys know. We don't... When was the last time you heard me talk about Crazy Joe? Yeah, Poughkeepsie. Yeah, he lives in Poughkeepsie. Sorry.
not just my studio line, but invaded. They were sending things to my house and all kinds of dumb, retarded shit,
Bags of onions. People would send him, like, same as Steel Toe, like butter. People would send him, like, a grocery delivery bag of onions, and he just gets so mad.
And they made this very personal because they didn't have to make it personal, but they were known to harass people online. They definitely had a reputation for that. And to this day, I
Who
would
is this?
never, ever, associate myself with a
Thank
bunch
God,
of weasel
no.
scumbag, that cocksuckers. I called one of them up that was calling my number and harassing my number. I had to change my number several times.
The
And
worker
he was some
stares at
white
you,
boy from
his
fucking
eyes
Ohio
dry
that
from
lived in a
sleep.
trailer park.
A web of wrinkles covers
'Cause
his
they were
tanned
all in their
forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir.
early
But
30s.
when I'm out, then I'm really out.
They were just coming out of their
No
mother's
X
pussy.
anything.
And the best
Just
part of them
quality time.
was when they
A
were
little.
Hell yeah. The darkness.
Pelagic zone. You can never return to it now.
If we
Only
were dripping
detective
down our
work
father's
remains.
left leg, we would have never made it into the
Wakefulness
pussy, so we
and
would have never
detection.
been...
So,
Indeed.
you
Help
attack me,
yourself
I'm going to
to
attack
some.
you.
Wait.
Even though I'm not, like right now,
It's empty.
I was in the kitchen.
Damn, how dare you? You tricked me.
Eat a little bit. And I was thinking about what I was going to say here, that you people are not the onions, although they have come here and they're not welcome here, believe me.
They
like the
got
typical
it.
just
Majorette's
unplugged
got
out of
it.
it
He's
dopey
guarding
New
the gate.
Yorker.
Or just
Just
getting some
retarded.
sleep. Or was.
You get it, bomber.
The way he says
As a
measure
matter of fact, anybody
implies ultimate trust in this head reckoner's physical prowess.
doesn't do anything for me in a positive way.
We are
Gives me like, age
the workers,
discrimination and all kinds
the
of shit that
union.
you fucking jerk.
We know what we need.
Not pay attention
What's
to me.
right for us.
Not acknowledge my show.
Okay.
not-
You fucking
I guess
assholes.
there's
Why won't you
also
pay attention?
Everard.
He literally gets
He's in
mad
charge
that he's
of
not
the
famous.
union. He's
And he
smart.
blames individual
knows how
people.
to negotiate.
You fucking idiots. You don't
He's
support
got
my
our
show.
back.
You don't give me money.
Everard.
You don't like
Okay,
my
okay.
show.
That's the name of my employer.
I didn't get this information the first playthrough.
And I would suggest that you leave.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
Because we don't need people like you on our page. You're scum.
Everything's a page.
Oh yeah, you're gonna make me on, you bitch.
You're on my YouTube page.
Haven't
You're on
you
my
noticed
Facebook
what's
page. You're on
going
my
on
Twitter page. You used to do
outside?
Periscope. Get off my Periscope page.
Dude,
Everything's a page.
we're in the middle of a strike down at
guess
the
what?
harbour, trying to force
gonna
some
tell you this
sense
for the
into
rest
the
of your
executive
fucking
board
lives.
of Wild
I mean,
Fine.
you think you're going to be around for the rest of my life? 50-50.
For
all
one,
eternity.
I can
Never
do
gonna
some
get
more
sick
shut-eye in the mornings.
Of calling
Right
you
to
people
work.
the scum of the earth.
Right to sleep,
Oh, I'll
I
get
say.
sick, but I won't get sick of calling.
Sure. What
Yeah.
about the dead guy?
What
I love
about
the
it?
pause.
I
Never
don't
gonna
know.
get sick of it.
You know, people
And
die
if
here
1/3 of my
every day.
videos say the
Someone's
same thing,
found
then
in
let
it.
it be.
If someone
no,
has
he hates
decided to
drugs.
die on top
He's
of
like
a tree,
Brennan, where he's like,
then
you
how is it
fucking
my
weed
concern?
smoking pothead.
That's pretty based, actually. Yeah.
Because I don't get tired. I never get
I
tired
can
of telling
tell you
people
that
like you
You
that
have
you're
a
the
pretty
worst
solid feeling
kind of
that the
human
man's
scum
not
that
just
there
mouthing
is.
off.
because you don't
He's
care
strong,
about people like
but
me.
even he has
you don't care
reasons
about
to be
this. You don't
cautious
care
here.
about that.
You heard
You're
what I
selfish,
said.
Self-absorbed.
Name
Draw
three
your
things I
own
don't care about.
conclusions.
People like me.
That's all I know.
This.
And I prefer.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod.
Chicken.
So Union people think he was a killer. He
Self-centered
thinks.
prick fuck.
Even sleepy hair. This doesn't
You know what I
help
mean?
a lot, but it's
As long as
something.
you want to act like that with me, I don't know about other people, but you want to bring it in my doorstep, I promise you this.
The
You
dock
gotta,
worker
Doom, you gotta
doesn't
get him
answer.
to
His
talk
head
to
is
you.
already back
Because
down
he'd make
on
a
the
hell of
table
an intro for
in
the
sweet sleep.
at the beginning of your videos when you flip the remote.
Enjoy your
He'd
time,
make
buddy
it
boy.
Like, hey, Doom, you're a cocksucker.
Hey, sorry I almost killed you
I will make
earlier.
your lives miserable.
Who's Sweetie?
And yes, I can't.
You're a handsome
reach
man,
through the
officer,
camera and
with
choke
your
the living shit out
mustache
of
and
you,
your
which I
chiseled
like to
jaw
do.
and that silly
But
dimple
We
on
had
your
somebody
chin.
show up at his house and he
Thanks,
freaked
Lena.
the
You're
fuck
not
out
for
and
me.
called the cops and
I'm
like
too old and too
lost his
married
mind.
besides.
So he
You
ain't
must forgive
fighting
me.
nobody.
I'm
Why is her
very
hair blonde in the
sorry.
picture but brown here?
I completely forgot to introduce myself.
I'm just gonna.
I'm Lena.
do
My husband
what I
Morel and
do
I are
best,
staying with our friend Gary
and I'm
just
never
down the
gonna
street,
shut
but
up.
I
I'm
come
gonna
here
keep
for tea when they're
saying
away.
what I need to
This
say.
Lena
crazy or
is
is this a
wacky
lamp
enough
without a
for the
bulb?
Motley Crew.
Like, hold on.
Hire her on the spot.
Okay, there might be a bulb in it. It's hard to tell. I'm assuming there's a bulb in it because
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you.
it's really hard
What
to
was
tell.
that?
I'm assuming we would see the socket.
Don't beat yourself up over it
So the
too
bulb
much,
might
dear.
be here and
People
it's the
do
same
strange
color
things
as
when
this,
the old
but
fight or
it's
flight
hard to
kicks
tell.
in. Oh, sweetie, I heard your
assume.
conversation with the manager.
You've got guns of
Either
steel
you guys
and a
leave
chiseled
my
jaw
fucking channel,
somewhere under
you
the
Get
bloated
off my channel
alcohol
again.
layer.
He wants to do a show.
Maybe
He's
he'd
constantly
Fuck.
yelling
like
at
to
people.
sponsor
It's
you.
like Chad. I don't get it.
Yeah,
Every
I
kid
wish
knows
you could
why
save
people-
in dialogue.
Don't watch. Don't watch.
Try to force a
If
tear
you're
out
gonna
of
make
your
fun of it,
butt.
I'm gonna hide it.
Fuck you.
Are you want to be a public performer? I am.
That long ago?
Where can we watch your podcast? You can.
change your
God
bitch
damn
ass
it.
attitude. Because
How many minutes ago
I
was
didn't
that?
take shit from people in the streets.
Like 15
I
minutes.
had a very
Goddamn.
dangerous job where my life was on the line. I'm certainly not going to deal with a bunch of fucking clowns like you jerk-offs are.
He drove for a car.
I know it's on purpose. Don't tell me about the game trying to prevent me from screwing with it.
And I bet you a lot of you are young asswipes. And that's the problem in today's society. We're being infiltrated by young...
I love all these weirdos Carl, Melton, and
Yeah, he
Tukey find.
hates, like, young people.
Yeah, who is
We're all
this?
ruining the day.
who don't know a fucking thing about life.
Now I gotta go back through this
about
conversation.
the
You bitch.
challenges
That
of
sugary
life.
black
They just-
rum stain,
They
that's
just
a
haven't
boy.
grown up. You,
It's
you
coming back to
scum
him.
haven't grown up.
You had your maybe
You know?
later.
You need a fucking
What
beat is
happened,
what you
man?
need. See,
You used to be. Get your
if I
drink
could,
on.
I would.
Nah, I'm good.
What you really need,
A colourful
someone
counter rolled
to
out
slap you
of
around
this
a little
opener.
bit.
There is only
You know?
what looks
Thank
give
God.
you some
work.
pain.
A little
Because pain
me
is
time.
good.
Thank
Pain
God.
is a
The
good
work.
Boy,
A little
teaching apparatus.
haven't you noticed what's going
humbles you.
for one?
Sometimes you
the
win.
way he said.
Yeah,
Sometimes
you
you
know,
learn.
if someone has decided,
You
Sometimes
have a pretty
learn.
solid.
you are
The loot. So
oh,
Union
wow.
people think he was
Here's
a
a
killer.
tip for you, Patrick.
okay.
Contact
guess
Blind
there's
Mike to
also-
explain SUPERTIP. He thinks it is strictly the voice tip gimmick, which interrupts the flow of the show. Blind Mike is a show flow guy. Blind Mike is smart enough to make a better margin over SUPERCHATS, and he does not hold an intense, irrational hatred for you like MERSH. This is boxing.
Yeah, so like,
Can I
yeah, you
help
don't
you?
have to do voice.
How
I don't know if people
strange.
do know this.
I
And we're
think feuds-
again, eventually we have
I think
two
feud-
tip types, voice
Ah,
and
on Clemson.
and,
Thank you
text.
anyway.
And eventually we're gonna have like
Yes.
dozens of different tip types, and then
What
you're going like,
thing?
what? Just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait till you see what
We
we're
should
working
find out. We don't.
But
We
What?
By the way,
yeah, Bubba actually set up. If you go to BubbaArmyTips.com,
Come on, where's that little pop-up?
which is he's the first. So we got Bubba Love Sponge started using Super Tip today. It was the first full show he used it on, and
Nice.
he made over $1,100.
That's awesome.
In on day one with
That's
an
great.
audience
That's great
that didn't
news.
know what it was.
But if you go to BubbaArmyTips.com, he set it up. Or you go to supertip.gg/thebubbaarmy. He didn't want just /Bubba. All their socials are the Bubba Army.
A thin man, as you step, it must be his name. The man puts his
If you go
he
to
smiles.
supertip.gg/thebubbaarmy,
You
you don't even
immediately
get an
feel
option
you
for
do.
voice text. He has it turned off.
It's a door in the back of the
It goes straight to it. It
Yes,
works just like
hardly.
Super Tip or Super Chat.
The Cobalt, old Cobalt.
So you don't. Yeah, he doesn't want voice chats on the show. He wants.
The man ponders
text
his cooking
showing
Yeah.
up on the screen.
and gives you
So
Which is exactly what Shuli could do.
Didn't know that, but
He looks
I guess
up
I'll
at
reach
you,
out. He doesn't
shrugging
really
his
answer me or
immense-
talk to me, so I don't know. I don't have his email or anything, so I don't know. But
You should
yeah, you
totally
don't have
supply
to
my
use voice chips. You
Pretty
don't
sure
have
it's
to use
John
text
Gary.
tips. You can use one or the
Your
other. You
emotions
can
need
use
to be
both. You
escaped
can
through
use
by other. Whether you should sing the sad small. No, you would need a. You should sing.
most of
No,
you are
no.
doing now.
You should sing. Serves. You would
Can
need
you stop?
You have it
I would
bad.
like to
I'm the
end.
one
Thank you.
guys like this
Alright,
come
cool.
to when they need the warmth. and
Shuli
connection
should
of
do
human
Super Tip
touch.
voice system. Yeah, but he
By
doesn't
touch,
want the
I mean
voices.
his weird dick all up in my mouth. Praise be that you ain't me.
Shh. Settle down, Christina. We need to paint the shitter, and there ain't no groceries. Buck up, Buttercup. Put that pussy in gear, girl.
Can I help you?
I need a Twix.
Absolutely.
I too now allow ham and eggers to ruin my show with fatty patty chats. Chats!
And also, the ones that pop up like
Hello.
that,
Wait.
Why,
interrupt the
you
show,
are,
I can turn those
officer.
off at any time. You control your show.
And have
You don't lose
found
control of your
anyone to
show
be
because
sweet
Super
to?
Tips. There's fine granularity in what you can allow and what,
What
you don't
was
allow.
with that
Set your own
fucking-
price. Perry Carolello, you have to pay $20 for a
Nothing. The neurological damage is probably
I
permanent.
see you are still
Mine's
grieving.
5. We should raise.
I can't believe I saw Joey C in real life. He's like a cartoon character. Yeah, he was wild to see in Tampa and in DabbleCon.
Do I gotta do a?
You must forgive me.
Do I gotta
I'm
do
Lena.
a?
This Lena
And,
is
and
wacky
stupid
enough
Ricada needs to get him
Oh,
too
I'm
before his big
perfectly.
comeback
Don't beat
show where he
yourself
talks.
up
You'll,
over
you'll
it.
make
Of
money.
course,
Okay.
dear.
You'll make money. We'll
Now.
we can do the Aaron voice.
Hello
we'll
again.
do
Give me
the
money.
Oh, sweetie.
You've
Nick
got
voice.
guns of steel, and your deportment remains
We have an April
dignified
voice.
as you shed a single manly.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but
Oh shit.
I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Every time I turn, I see
He
this
has a
thing
pin.
over in the corner. Remember this?
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom.
I can't
reads,
throw it away. I
San
feel like it's
Baptiste,
looking at me,
Summer 31.
and it knows my
Dinghy
secrets.
races.
You can't stop me. I ain't scared
You
of
could
your hump.
totally sell this pin for cash.
You can't stop the hump. But also, like, we have the April voice, and now that April's gone, Nick could just sit at home and, like,
Fuck. I don't want to commit to that.
by just making her AI say whatever he wants. James
Because there's
Conner
only
said,
one
"What
way
the
I
fuck
can
is
think
that?"
of to
I
make
gotta
enough
go
money
watch the
for
P.O.
that.
Box show from earlier today. I don't want to spoil it.
You need to
You're
be
quite
humble.
welcome, dear.
You need to be humbled. And your parents
I hope
never
you were able
humbled
to
you
pawn
'cause
that
they
old
never
trinket.
took the strap like they did with me, and they never gave you the fucking
It
beat.
really is
Of
like,
course,
look, we
dear.
hammered into the ground, but it really is.
Well,
fucking
let me
retarded that-
let me be
that
right
you
back.
give
How much is it
half
worth?
your money. 30% to half your money. It's retarded.
Because very likely I do not want
down
to
that you
sell
fucking
this.
deserve. If all you douchebags that only care about
fuck.
the
Fuck.
internet and
Are you asking a
Use your
question?
Stomach this scotch.
and talking to your boyfriends on face crap,
He calls Facebook face crap. He has a nickname for every
you.
social network,
Hello, hello.
but I love
Let me have a
Facebook's is
look.
face crap. It's great.
and I don't know. I
San
forgot what the
Baptiste
other
summer
one is.
dinghy rates is
Four things
31.
you jerk
What a
offs
pleasant time that was.
do.
Face crap.
And you got yourself a little bit of some kind of discipline, like a boom like that, or a slap or whatever.
I don't know.
Just as long as you experience pain. All that stupid
So,
shit that you're
what do you
into,
want to know?
it would take,
Price?
You and your Stardew
I can give you
Valley.
$3.20
take a
for it.
while, because you have to be on top of people like you. You constantly got to keep slapping him around.
Somebody told me that I gotta play Stardew
A
Valley.
pin from
in my
31
Tesla.
ought to be priced at 310.
I guess there's like all
but
these
I added
games.
another
I
10
knew there
cents
were games,
just to be
but
nice.
like, who plays games? But like, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Why
sit
would it
in my
ought to be
Tesla.
priced at that price?
You'll catch me out there every night till the wee hours in the morning, just
Sure thing.
sitting in
So,
my garage.
do you want to sell anything?
Playing games. You
Another
can literally
time,
hook up a Bluetooth gaming
Well, that
controller
sucks.
to your car and play.
I'm gonna
games.
go give it back. $3.20 isn't worth
Bitch
it.
slap him.
I'm not gonna sell your commemorative
After a
pin.
while, you wouldn't be the fucking
There's
retard
clearly a reason you
you
didn't sell it.
and you would appreciate life. You would
Hey, bitch,
appreciate that
take your garbage
Hello
back.
again, sweetie. I hope
It's
you're.
not
Oh, thank you, dear.
everyone's
I confess,
cup of
I
tea.
am glad to see it again.
You want to do everything you can to avoid that.
Even the lieutenant seems
So
happy
you
with
would
this
bitch
turn of
up.
events.
Now,
Balmer
what
says
else,
Tesla
sweetie?
guys are gay. Nick, you gotta
Can
get
you
a
tell me
Tesla.
about the pin? Like what, you
Nick,
know?
if you get a Tesla, I'll sit in the passenger seat and give
Whatever
you a
do you
handy
mean?
while you play Stardew Valley. Are we in? Join the Tesla Club, guys.
Sequence killers.
Join
oh
the
my.
Tesla Club.
But I
You would
think you
start
already
treating
have a
people
partner,
with the
sweetie.
proper
Oh, this guy?
respect that they fucking
Don't worry about
deserve.
Kim.
Like me.
A partner who
I
needs you to
deserve
help him get a corpse
respect.
down
I
from a tree.
deserve dignity. I deserve acknowledgement.
I can assure you,
I-
with
that Widow
absolute
Peak forget
certainty,
gone to the Dollar
there are
General
no
yet?
sequence
Yes,
killings
he just
taking
left.
place in
I'll be
Martinez.
right over to Murad those Minnesota mud flaps.
Gentlemen, no need to squabble.
Oh, those
I wouldn't be of
Minnesota
much use
meat
to you
curtains.
anyways. Thank you, but
This is gross, guys. He's hurt.
Martinez
This is the love of
isn't
his
the most
life.
wheelchair accessible
She
place, you
dumped
see.
him for another
I'd slow you
podcaster.
down.
She moved into his spare
Perhaps
house.
another time.
Nick's going through it. Be nice.
I deserve to be acknowledged.
Okay.
For what I do. This is the Crazy Joe Show.
I'm kidding. Of course, we may never know what happened to April. I don't ask, I don't pressure Nick to share things, but
I don't want booze.
where's it?
I want to be a
Where are the
sober
bodies,
jerk
guard?
this whole game.
I don't need to beg you scumbag, you weasel bastards. I don't need to go like this. Please listen to my show, please. That's not gonna happen.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown.
And you don't want to acknowledge me, and you want to continue to stay on my page.
You see
over
a set
here
of tire tracks in the
harass me and bother me.
Bah.
I'm gonna do
My
the same
brain
thing right
is
back
broken.
to you like I'm doing now.
You see a set of tire tracks in the no.
Him making a video and putting it
No.
on his channel is
You
him
see a set of
harassing
tire
you.
tracks in the no. These tracks
No.
are not.
I'm gonna make your fucking
The way he
life
says no on that is just so determinative.
I'm gonna fucking show
You
you
see
who
a
the
set
man
of tire tracks. No.
that
These-
I'm the
no.
alpha male on social media.
You see a set of tire tracks. No.
He's the alpha male?
You fucking weasel dick
I didn't know.
that hide
I'm sorry.
behind-
You see a set of tire. No.
You hide
I won't
behind
fuck with you
Texas,
again.
hide behind Texas. You ain't got the.
Hey, Spurksnake, have you ever tried to stay up all night in this game? What happens?
You see a set of tire tracks in the.
I think people would see me poking out.
Fucking balls to come out and show your ugly, disgusting faces.
You see a set of tire.
You
No.
probably got pimples all over
No.
your fucking face.
Fuck.
Do I have any visual calculus gear? I don't think so. I don't have any gear yet.
Believe
Yeah.
me.
You
She calls
see a
me
set of
Patrick
tire tracks in the
Militant?
brown slush that covers
his
the
name
plaza.
for me?
Mosaic. No.
No.
These are the Crazy Joe Chronicles.
You see a set of tire. The tire tracks were left
3,000
here
views.
by
It's
an
pretty good.
unknown
He-
event
he'll create
that
new
took place.
channels
Some of that
all the
rubber
time.
stuck to the
Like to
tiles
try to-
right in
he tries
front
to
of
hide
the
from
whirling
everybody.
racks.
Where am I? Bink.
This
He
is
tries
point
to
A,
hide from
and then
everyone and creates new
accelerated straight
channels.
into the driver
Constantly, he
proceeded
does
to
these
back
videos
out
like
of the
this
yard,
that don't even
barely
have him
stopping
in it.
before hitting the adjacent building.
I just want to say that you people
Before
are
heading south.
insignificant
Must have been
in
in
my
a hurry.
life. Billy Painter, that cocksucker.
I'm
he
not
thinks he's
sure.
fucking me
There are
around,
plenty
he
of
thinks
traffic
he's pissing
accidents
me
waiting
off.
to happen in Martinez.
He's an insignificant.
You could
farm
follow the
fucking,
track south.
pig fucking,
There seems
cattle
to be a
fucking,
canal there.
Dog
See where
fucking,
they went.
piece of fucking
You are
bestiality,
correct.
dog shit.
This
animal
Somehow that
fucking
makes you
piece of
feel-
crap.
Jesus Christ.
He's nothing, and he thinks that.
He
I-
hi-
like-
he's
Wait, I get the door is there, but I can't get in it.
hides. I don't
Interesting.
want. I'm not even gonna come out if
An
you people
older
are gonna make
cold
fun
box
of me.
with a matrix. This
13
button
days ago, you're a
looks
bunch
new,
of cowards and
but
pussy loser,
some-
phony, fake
This
ass.
button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
All right, I'm gonna explain the deal.
Silence.
Hold on a second.
No one answers your call.
Computer gaming dates back several decades,
An
evolving
off-key
from
melody.
humble, highly pixelated moving images to immersive virtual reality environments. Players in the modern era are exposed to fully realized worlds with complex economies and social hierarchy. This is achieved
doorbell
by
is broken?
a
What do you mean?
sophisticated story writing, voice acting, and motion capture team to bend the boundaries of reality and transport them fully.
Got it. Got it. Matt teaches us about video games. Remember that night he couldn't sleep and he got up and played with his Hot Wheels and made a video, and then he goes, all right, I'm going to try to go back to bed. He literally played with his Hot Wheels.
I
for 2
might be
minutes.
ending the stream here soon.
Which is better?
Matt works at a Mr. Tire. Is that true?
I'm gonna explain the deal to you douchebags.
Okay, explain the deal to me.
Standardized nay.
But before I do, with the exception, this guy named Papa, he is not included.
Is that his government name?
In this.
Okay, I guess not. All
And
right.
so
If my
far,
friend wanted to hang out, I was going to head over there, but
you
they're
know,
not feeling
I
up to it.
believe This guy.
A single
Because
beat.
I could tell that
You ring the door. Just seeing the words
he's not a punk
Andrew
like
Orlando
some of you out there,
gets your
okay?
hackles up.
He's not a
Its
kid.
very existence is
Neither
a
am I.
threat to your
Every day
masculinity.
he's making videos,
To
calling
say
everybody
nothing
cowards and
of your,
losers
you
and
hear
pussies.
the
I,
same
too,
still punch
waiting
a clown
room
to
music,
leisure suit, Larry.
but no one
I,
picks up the
too,
receiver
still punch a
anymore.
clown
Looks like someone
to
has melted
leisure
half the
Taxidermy.
package off
Larry.
with a lighter. The doorbell
Why?
doesn't work anymore. Nothing
I keep
happens
putting
after you
batteries up
ring the
there.
doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
Like that.
So Papa is excluded from this video. Okay? In a good way, not a bad way. I can't think of anybody else.
Papa is the only real one out there. The rest of you are finks. Rat finks.
But I'm gonna say this.
Okay. By the way, his name is Joe Martinez.
Silence. No.
Part Hispanic, allegedly.
You wait for a minute or two. But
people
all you hear, you wait.
They're just
You
all
ring the
all
doorbell.
broken except for
You're
this
not
one.
real.
Nothing.
The internet's
Silence.
not real.
Silence.
Face crap.
No one
you cock,
answers you.
None of you.
Yukon.
All around
That's his
you,
name for you.
rain falls
Ooh,
on the
yay.
dead city
Face
of
crap.
Revachol.
Yukon.
It's a Shivers
Rain
moment.
falls from the
Use
eaves
a
and
fucking
floods
real.
the gutters,
None of these social,
washing the filth
unsocial.
away.
Hold on a second.
The spring thaw must
None of
be
you
here.
on social
The snow
media
is melting.
outlets are real. You're all fake, phony, and you promote
What?
phoniness.
Oh.
Artificialness.
Artificial
Lies.
phoniness?
You're a
Looking up
More
at the sky,
lies.
cold water dripping from your hat.
Fair enough.
Grey sky like
Therefore,
great battleships, clouds
you
colliding
people
with one another.
Are my enemies.
Rain falls down
And
on
you
the
come
world.
from the Onion Group. And you're even more
It's cool
my
that this dialogue box is see-through, but stuff doesn't pop through it.
Onion Group.
But you'll never get rid of me
Like whenever they talk, the
never,
dialogue gets cut because
ever
it doesn't want to,
fuck with
like, see right there.
because
I think
I'm
that's
gonna
interesting.
fuck with you.
You can't rape me.
Your
I'm
shirt
raping you.
sticks to your chest.
'Cause you're a bunch
The
of
shoulders of
fucking
your disco blazer
dweebs.
grow heavy. The
That's old
cold
school
finds its
saying.
way in
You're a bunch
under
of
your skin.
dweebs, a bunch of
You shiver,
He's saying
and the city
dweed.
shivers with you.
Not
You're
dweebs.
not dressed for this weather.
Dweed.
You should get an overcoat
Duh,
or
with a
a
D.
patrol
This
cloak.
Dweebs. That's old school saying. You're a bunch of dweebs.
What's a
bunch of
patrol
dorks.
cloak?
Sheets
bunch
of
of
rain
young
over the
douchebags that
water.
don't know your
A flight of
fucking ass from
stairs
your-
leading
from your
into the
fucking,
ruins of a half-sunken
ass.
sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky. The skyscrapers
Anything
of La
else?
Delta, the financial district.
So,
Faint golden
In
light
I don't know what you
seeps
think
from
you're
the office
bullshitting,
windows.
but
Do you
you're
ever
not
go there?
bullshitting me. You motherfuckers.
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands
My
who
girl
watch
Katie
them
K
rise
ain't got
across
shit
the
on that
bay from
comic book
Martinez
chin.
every day. Urban coastline, rain
sack
dripping
of dog
off
shit.
Etonite covered roofs, Cinder blocks
I
left
know
over Coal City,
For a
end
fact.
person
of all
supports
lines.
something.
Coal
I know.
City.
And that's all I'm going to say on that.
Your hair
You
is an
people
oily
are
mess
a bunch
flecked
of
with
scum.
ash from neighboring coal
You don't
plants.
support
Smoke
Crazy
stacks
Joe
rise
show.
somewhere in the distance.
You're not into the Crazy Joe show.
There's a fleet on the corner.
You're just full of
A
shit.
plastic coat is
You're a
folded
bunch
into a
of
small
lying
triangle
sack
under the
of
counter
dog
by the
shit.
window.
Where can
Beyond
you see
that,
the
the
Crazy Joe
strikebreakers
show?
have gathered.
This is the thing. Like,
The great
where
gates
can we
of the
see
industrial
this show?
harbour are
He used to
locked.
have a website.
A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Joe.com.
Behind the
Is that still
gates,
working?
heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain.
Browse
The greater
shows,
view
live
on the
24-hour
Martinez
stream.
Plaza, a small dot looking up at the sky. Droplets form on your eyelashes. La Drusienne, King Louis Passenger Harbor, cruise ships.
Ah, Crazy Joe.
Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
So he
Huron,
wants it to be a
the
music
lower
show. That's
middle
the thing
class.
too. If it ain't
Distributary
rock and roll,
after
it's crap.
distributary cuts the city
He used to
blue,
have
a
all
silvery
these,
curtain
like-
of rain over the houses.
most of his shows is
Capeside
him.
apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46 millimeter bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play. A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath a dead man's feet. He swings from a tree, bloated. Droplets of rain slip from his cold cheeks. A traffic jam. Rain
Nikola
throbbing
Tesla
on
was
the
a
roof.
Serbian-American
The road
inventor,
ascends. A raised
engineer,
motorway loops above the
and
ghetto.
futurist,
Beneath
who
its
played a
concrete
key role in
columns,
designing
a
the
sea of
modern
rooftops, woodwork,
AC electricity
and tar
supply
stretches
system.
northward.
The Tesla
River
vehicle is
Show
the most
the capital
ubiquitous
of the
example
world.
of consumer electric
Jamrock
vehicles.
is the capital
This means that
of River
Tesla
Show.
vehicles rely on renewable
Droplets
energy
form
sources
on
and
your
produce zero
eyelashes.
emissions, making them a cleaner, more sustainable option for transportation. Teslas are the only cars whose mechanic and maintenance
Hi.
team is legally required to
Hey,
contain
Geller.
one person named Ramprakash. Technicians for Tesla are found in a large
What a
South
hood, what a
Asian
hood, what a
country
hood.
called
Father
1-800-I-FRAUD-U,
Holy shit.
located just north of Tech Support Ocean.
What the fuck?
Julie
Have a
rapes
brother and a
little
cat.
lads. Just
Well, the
saying.
who dat?
Who is that narrator? Why is she speaking in my head? Is that my wife?
I
Have
haven't
a
watched Julie
brother
Forever.
and a
What's he
cat.
doing? Why are
Well,
people
the who dat?
turning? But that's a misnomer.
That's a
not
funny
misnomer,
joke,
it's
but, like,
that's not a fact.
Who is that in my
Rely on
brain?
Renewable energy sources.
Have a
That's not
brother
true.
and a cat.
They get
Well,
the
the who
power I
dat?
get from burning coal. Well, Vegas is probably solar, but the power I get, most people pump into their car is just from good old-fashioned coal.
On a street there that
You bring up
flows
some
like
very
a
interesting
muddy
points,
river
Mr.
in the
Crazy Joe.
snow,
You've given
with
me a lot
fire
to consider.
traps rising on either side. a
Funky
film
Hours is
rental
brought to you by the
opens its
Onion
doors
Group.
to the rain.
Yes, we're a
An
conglomerate
armored
of
motor carriage.
You cannot
corporations
return.
that include.
Yeah, that must be my wife.
Nobody Likes Onions, Rick's, Wings and Rings, and
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town,
Anyway, the
in
Onion
the shadow of the day the
the
revolution
oniongroup.com.
fell, standing in the rain, looking north,
let's
where
not get
Jamrock
When is this
Rock
gonna be?
City stretches inland. In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed satellite officer, Jean Vichmer, rushes down the precinct. On the bridge, officers Torsen and McLean are standing guard. Torsen wears jeans and a fishnet wife beater.
A fishnet white beater? Why?
Passes by, and the young man remarks to him,
I couldn't believe it.
talks like Opie.
Where's
I
your
don't even
homo,
have
homie?
a camera hooked up. I can't even do it. I can't even do it right.
What?
But anyway,
It's
let's
not like
hook up
that.
with them over
They're what is
here.
called heterosexual life partners. They have a battle-tested relationship.
I just clicked on over
a
here.
blood bond,
so
if
we'll
you will.
See. I hope this works. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
I'm loving
it.
Hetero.
sexual
So let me see. I
life
clicked on
partners.
the
Funny
guys
Apiary.
here.
Male-centric workplace humor. Have you seen him?
Is there something wrong?
No,
it's better
nothing.
he calls me.
It's just
I just told him
Judith
before.
went to his place and found the Monday
You want me to
mail
call you,
unopened.
Joe? I said, no,
I
I'm
think
gonna
he's
call
still
you.
there. You didn't drink with him over the weekend, did you?
Just clicked onto him. Let me
The Shivers power is so good that I'm hearing a conversation miles away.
That would be irresponsible.
Great. With that animal? Never
Why
again.
will you guys
man.
support his
What
show?
is he still down there? In
So
south
I'm
of the
gonna have
interchange?
him,
The
In Martinez. He's in Martinez.
Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your
You know
hand.
what they call me?
The rain
Non-technical
stings
Joe.
your eyes,
But hey,
making
you know,
you look up and blink. Coalition
tell you? I am
aerostatics
gonna play
hang
one of
like
their songs, by the
apparitions
way. They
under
got some really
the
good
cloud
music.
cover. Way up there,
Let me see
where
something
rain
here.
forms, rotors flutter
All right,
silently.
listen, guys.
Your sight
hey, Mr.
clears.
Mike out there, he's the guy.
His
I've been
rain will
dealing
not
with.
let
Is he
up
talking
anytime
to Mr.
soon.
Microphone?
You should get a
dealt
raincoat.
with anybody
There's a freight
else.
to the east. They sell them there.
Mercade is fighting the chat. Guys,
What about you?
chill. I
You don't have a
just
raincoat.
copy and pasted AI results for what is a Tesla.
And I'm gonna.
By the way, Grok blows away ChatGPT. That Grok 3 is unreal. The
Like in a
Twitter
good way?
AI, holy
I've
shit.
never
Like,
used
if you
any
have Twitter
AI.
Premium for the $8 a month or whatever. Like, holy shit. Like, it's fucking good. You can even get it to shit all over Elon.
I'm gonna text him. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna text him right now.
Text him. Anyway, that's his show. That's what he's mad that people won't watch or pay attention to.
And because
An
of that,
inconspicuous pile
you
of
have
the
become
roof,
my
because
fucking
there it is.
and I
You
will
see a
fucking
shabby
teach
little
you
door.
all a lesson. Because we don't want you here. We don't need you here. But yet you
Well,
come here
What is this
I
then?
found it.
to suck
tool-
my dick and to kiss my ass, don't you? Right? Because Patrick Milton tells you to?
Whoa! Again, when was the last time we talked about this guy? This video is from this month. He's that paranoid. Like, I haven't thought about Crazy
Be
Joe in
still, my
forever.
beating heart. The lieutenant isn't
Can't let
studying
him
the
go.
powder in the mirror.
We fucked with him
He's studying
10 years
you.
ago, and now he's just fucked. He can't, like, he's ruined.
Milton is a jerk.
That's your
Rude.
leader, right? Your faggot leader.
Perhaps not.
But let me
This
say
is
this
below our
again.
pay grade.
God damn it,
detective.
Doom! You told
See
him.
that ladder there? It's
We
probably
don't
another.
want you here. We don't need you here. The only people that I will allow to be here are people
Yeah, it also says Fallon.
who
I'm not kidding, guys. Go follow him. His channel's called Crazy Joe Video Chronicles. Spaces
Can I have my
between all the
coat?
words. Crazy Joe Video Chronicles. You can drive him nuts. You can trigger this guy.
are for real. People who don't lie like you fucking pieces of dog shit do. People that
Fucking dog shit
that
people.
support my show. Those are the only people I want here. To make this clear, that I'm not throwing everybody out off my page. But I want
Now there's no way to get down from here, right? You're just like stuck here.
so far
There's no way to actually get to the
scumbags out
next
there
area.
have proven yourself to be unreal.
Yeah, because it's not
And you're
clickable.
just a bunch of fucking fly-by-night, two-faced, three-faced, four-faced, 10-faced, artificial, phony cocksuckers that you
What?
Looks like someone left his.
You're
When
not
the wind
real
ruffles the cloak,
supporters
you can most definitely.
the show.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the
You just wanna
RCM
suck
insignia,
my dick
and you have a
and
habit of
think
being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the
that
jump. You look like you've done some
you're
track and
real.
field in your day.
Well, you don't fucking
Oh,
fool
fuck yeah,
me,
I'm gonna do that.
motherfuckers. I know you're not real. You're full of
The
shit.
cloak?
You're all AI.
I do think it's yours, yes.
And you're too
But
much of a
well,
coward
it doesn't
and a
seem
chicken
too
shit
dangerous.
to really
The
let me
wind
know how you
is
feel
aggressive
about me.
up here. The lieutenant
Because
looks
Patrick
at
built it,
the
told you
enormous crane.
Ooh,
towering
look at that zoom
in
out.
the
That's awesome.
distance
So stop
over
with your
the
Guys, why
container
are you all
yard.
being chicken shit? Go tell them how you feel about
Oh,
it.
hey, Spurg Snake,
Bullshit,
did you ever
because
get
ain't
inside
gonna
of this
get very
container?
far. I realize now that all those
That machine
videos I
is a
did,
Cavalzo
live videos I
1020
did,
HK.
with you fucking coming out here that Friday, you were just
Is
mocking
it?
me. And you were
Qualzone makes a lot of heavy
phony,
equipment,
artificial
but this is phenomenal,
piece of
even for them.
fucking subhumanoid dog shit.
But I digress.
I have
We were
no
focusing
idea what
on
he's
your
talking
cloak
about,
here.
Really. But you can see he just does.
What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the
I'm the
industrial
guy
harbor,
who's
or
going
it could
to
be
do
that
it.
we had just
We're doing
explored.
it. Whoa.
It could be both.
Tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still
No!
on
Don't
the
do
radar.
it! Don't do it! Don't do it! No!
So, jerk-offs.
Yes?
How did you like my
No,
performance
no,
today? Wasn't it
that's
fucking
still
amazing?
too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a
But I
boxer.
realized
I've never
Climbed
ran out of
way
morale.
too
What
high
happens?
up there.
It's like one of those clown wigs you buy at Halloween, but instead of it being like wacky
This
colors,
delusional closeted dick sucker is Captain
Getting
Alex.
fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now.
Yes?
Yes, it can be difficult to be on the receiving end of so much distrust and outright hate.
Nothing you can say. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism.
That's funny. I just give up being a police officer because I couldn't make a jump. I'm like, well, I'm not cut out for police work anymore.
As a matter of fact,
dude.
you shouldn't even be existing
A
if it
tarpaulin
wasn't
cloak with possible RCM markings
internet
is still
and the
caught on the railing.
that it
Ah,
gives.
it's really this one's brutal. I don't like ones that you have to like get caught in a cutscene
Your
for.
show's on the internet.
You see, the internet is not real. Therefore,
The internet's not real.
With possible RCM
you know who
markings.
you are?
is
Where
still
am I?
caught
What's happening?
on the railing.
No, I mean, by title. You know who you are? Because I know who you are. I've been dealing with you fucking cocksuckers for the last 7 years.
10.
Who?
And I know who your leader is, too.
Who?
That
Tarpaulin
faggot
cloak
Melton.
with possible RCM markings
Yes.
is still
don't do
caught
anything
on
to
the
this
railing.
guy.
Fucking onions. And I thought I got rid of you a while back. But obviously, you're a bunch of fucking stalkers.
No,
and a
no,
bunch of fucking
that's-
scummy
Do I have any? I don't think I do. I don't have any
Miss one, they
gear.
grow back.
scum of the earth is what you are. And I
Nope.
was up here for a long time, but I must have mentioned you, fucking scumbag. Disgusting.
Holy!
Hell yeah! I'll be more acrobatic without my clothes on.
Tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings.
This
is
guy has
still
more
caught
hair than me.
on
I
the
wonder what
railing.
else
Nope.
he has more
Still gonna
of
fuck
than
it
me.
up.
Don't worry, little buddy. You're great. Of course you're a grower. Everyone understands.
It's time for the patented Melton Zoom! Oh, fuck. One of those
Tarpaulin
teeth
cloak with possible
those teeth
RCM
have
markings is still caught
actually
on the
gone
railing.
This might
A chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses.
Yikes. That's the old M-hole.
Ankles tingling
Habsburg
from the
chick.
tension, blood roaring in your ears.
Fuck.
You are ready for your rendezvous.
Somebody get
Look at my
Tom
tiny little
Sawyer here to
legs.
paint this fence.
Martinez goes about its
Jesus
daily routine
Christ.
as you soar through the air. The loud voices of
hard
protesters
candy has
mix
gone
with the engine
bad.
sounds from the corpse is dominating the yard, and the stench is
Somebody must have told
nauseating,
you like Billy
even
King.
so far from the
That
epicenter.
fucking Brokeback Mountain.
Oh
As the
yeah!
concrete floor welcomes you.
Look at me, I'm
you
so cool.
realize it's been a while since you felt so alive,
Patrick
alert,
I had
capable.
mentioned Patrick Milton's
Must be
name.
the adrenaline.
I knew
Yeah,
you could do
so
it.
it all makes
My
sense
climbing
now.
down might not have been as disco as your jump,
That you
but at least we can
motherfuckers
explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly
have been
planted on
playing
the concrete,
with my
the
head.
noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Here.
Well, this is a nice development. This is not how I got here in my first playthrough. In my first playthrough, I got through Measurehead and I walked through this door.
Why don't you listen? Why don't you
Cool.
do something constructive, right? Like go fuck your mother.
That does not seem productive.
Can you do something like that? I mean,
I
at least,
guess.
I mean, it's what it is, you know.
To dig her up.
Disgusting.
What is it?
But you people have no class anyway. So, and to keep you busy for a while, you know, I bet you little scumbag weasel fuckface motherfuckers, I bet you're on the internet every fucking day.
All those
every
empty wine
hour
bottles and
of
cigarette
every
butts on the
fucking
ground.
minute.
Someone partied
You know?
really, really hard
Because
here.
you got nothing
Well,
better to do
they
in
went
your
through 6
pathetic
bottles
lives.
of potent
You know,
Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore
I'll
Red,
tell you what you
and
fucking
almost
have.
By the
4
way, one
packs
time we
of
saw his
cigarettes.
dick on stream.
Well,
Sometimes I
yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Mean stride. Today's Tom Sawyer mean pride. Though his mind
Yes,
is not for
this scene isn't exactly ripping
Don't put him
with
down
joy.
as arrogant. His reserve.
Well, you know,
a
speak for
quiet
yourself.
Defense.
Riding
out the day's events. The RER.
James Balmer. Right? I want the dry. You gotta have the drums.
Can you and Pat Dixon mend fences somehow? What can be done to broker this iceberg thaw? Will I ever find a man to sidle up to me, old Pittsburgh pig nostrils?
Probably not.
I
This
love
is the
giving
night
sexy
watching
time
us, but listen,
blowjobs.
It's okay to take
Sexy
a few
time
minutes to yourself.
blowjob.
Sit down and have a breather.
If you must.
You need
But
to
please
fucking
hurry.
beat
Nothing
up your
incriminating
fucking life.
catches your eye. The
That's what you
cabinets are
deserve.
clean, and there's sparse.
down
It's a black and white photo of a young
Who's
couple
gonna give it
out
to
in
me?
a street fair. The man is
Man,
young,
maybe
dark-skinned, and dressed
would
in a Royal
Need
Carabinier
some sense
uniform.
into you.
Why did you
know,
take
some,
that?
some common sense into you, because you have none. And I'm starting to find out that
Of course
only
you are.
intelligent people
What murder
like me
investigation would be
and
complete
other
without an
intelligent
arbitrary
people
photo
have
collage?
common sense.
The
He
chair
does
is
not
as
seem
austere
interested in that.
As the rest
Follow
of the
Milton.
booth. A thin
Suck
grey
his
pillar
fucking
is
cock.
attached to the seat,
wish.
secured
You
to the
lick his ball
stars by
sack
black
and
ribbons.
his asshole.
Stale air
Not yet,
floods
but you
through
can
your
at
nostrils.
Hackamania, May
Not
9th
a
through
single
11th,
mote of
2025.
dust
He
floats
promoted
inside.
it.
The drawers are empty,
Deep inside his
save
fucking
for old
asshole.
timesheets
Spread his
and
butt cheeks,
receipts.
you go,
One small box,
Patrick.
however, does hold
First of
some
all, if
cheap
you're gonna spread
painkillers.
my butt
Oh
cheeks,
boy,
you better
where to
bring some
start?
sort of tension rod. to
Elevated
hold it
risk
up.
of dementia,
Patrick loves it.
mini
What he
strokes,
calls it? A
prophet's
bath.
disease, sudden death,
But he's got
hair
too much
death,
disease and
erectile
germs.
malfunction,
So I don't think a
critical flatulence, watery blood,
I don't think.
Oh my
black
God, is my
mucus,
hair? Fuck. I just know.
uncontrollable
Just gonna
weeping,
clean his asshole. I
increased
think he needs to get
sensitivity
into
to
a real
Lopra,
shower and use, like, real
inoperable
soap
joint
and
disorder,
water.
total spinal
And,
collapse. Don't
you
think
know,
about that.
Wash that
Quick,
disease.
think about something
that
else.
He's got that
Do
disease.
I'm a guitar, not a drummer.
Guitar.
Maybe this was a bad idea.
Well, anyway,
Anyway, in conclusion,
I don't need the painkillers.
the point is that
This
you're
is an-
scum, just like he is. And
What happened to this staircase right here?
why follow the guy? He does nothing for you. Does nothing for you. And I heard that he has cheated you people out of money. And you still suck his dick for milk money? You stay on the corner?
guys, don't send me any money. I hear a car outside his house. How thin are your walls?
Sucking Patrick Milton's cock for milk money?
For milk?
Patrick Cochran.
Are you guys sucking my cock for milk money?
What do you
What?
ever do for you scumbags?
Milk money? I haven't heard that in so long. Did you give me... Mom, I'm out of milk money.
And I heard he tried to rip all of you off by
A rustic
stripping
marsh.
to his show.
On,
Not
at
like
it,
me.
off.
Not like me who would ask for
With a loud
contributions.
grind, the
I won't
crane
force
shifts
anybody.
overhead,
They wanna
moving
give,
a
they
massive
wanna
metal
give.
container through the air.
But
Can we get Joe's super tips?
the point is, why do you follow this guy? What has he ever done for you? You know, you kids. Now I understand he's maybe a little older than you guys, but he's like the campfire girl leader, right?
What the fuck?
And with a surprisingly the harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again. Now, move in this container, of course. For this,
I can't see how that was worth the records. Except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit.
The crane does not return to its original position.
Proctology?
Before you stands a cargo container.
You do? Because there are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
A massage.
Prostate?
It's a cargo container, detective.
You know,
just like old, we are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
No reply. The knot produces a hollow ring of metal. You attempt to turn to your left. The lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Mountain home.
I don't remember it being that hard of a role.
Slightest doubt in your fucking intelligence that you lack. You just lack intelligence. And that some of the stuff that you say to each other, to him, and then living out your lives on the street, because you gotta come out sometime of your fucking mother's flooded basement wearing your life preserver on.
What are you talking about?
My mother has a sump gun.
You come out into the open air. Do you ever doubt, do you ever look at other people who are older than you? And do you see anything in them that you don't see in your fucking pathetic lives? That they're smart, that they live their life, and they know a thing or two? That they know how to take care of themselves? They don't have to live with their mommy and daddy like you motherfuckers do?
I've lived almost as many years with no parents.
Container, I'll turn
as
you
I have
nice and
with
red. Container,
My mom died when I was
put the
8.
logos on.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Moon.
What does Vanishing Peninsula mean?
Container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, now belongs to Everett.
Savings account or
You don't even know how to balance a checkbook. Is that what he's about to say?
checking account,
Everett,
right?
Balance a
he looks
savings
after
account.
everyone. Huh?
Kids
Well,
don't even know what that
Hey
means.
there. How can I help you, mister?
You used to have
I see
to
you are not a
keep
union
track
man, mister.
in your
Did you
head
get lost?
or in a
You're not one of them scabs, are you?
of how much money you had in your bank
I mean,
account.
I don't personally
And when you
mind.
would write a
Folks
check,
are just folks, you know.
you would have to
and
go to the
folks
ledger
gotta eat.
and say, okay, minus
Just
the check
some of
I
the
just
other
wrote,
guys don't look too
32.
kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
And that's how you would keep track of how much money you
Oh,
had.
that one.
He's
That
so
should
dumb,
be
he
empty
thinks,
as far
like,
as I know.
Yeah, there's
Lots
an
of
app. They
containers
do it
here
for
have
you.
nothing in them. They're just
You write
waiting
the
to be
check,
loaded
the
up.
check clears,
Told you.
comes out of your account. You have a picture of it.
Told you. You'll see, Kim.
You don't know how to balance.
Oh, I'm just
A
making some
checking
covers for them containers here. Yes,
You're
I
right,
am.
you're
Yes,
right.
I am.
People don't.
Sure, mister.
That's not a thing
About
anymore.
what? Oh,
You don't
I'm
even
just
know
making
how to
sure, mister.
revulcanize
Bye-bye now.
tires. Correct.
Oh, hey,
So
mister.
fucking stupid,
I knew you'd be
right?
no trouble at
All
all,
you know
mister.
is the internet,
Oh, I'm just making some
spacecraft,
covers for.
Everything is so...
Fuck you.
That's all you know. You know nothing else.
Oh,
Fuck
hey,
you and your
mister.
red checks,
I
game.
No trouble at all. Oh, I'm just making some covers.
I failed this red check last game, so I'm not failing it this time.
QR code.
Oh, hey, mister. No
Don't you
trouble
have
at
the
all, mister. Oh, I'm
slightest
just making
doubt?
some covers for them containers.
Everything.
Dad,
Containers,
you're just a bunch of
containers.
stupid, dumbass fucking kids.
Oh, hey, no
that
trouble
live in
at
a
all,
fucking
mister.
trailer park in
Oh, I'm just
Ohio.
making some covers for them.
The containers in the
Leave
yard are
OJ
green
alone.
in wild pines
years
livery,
back.
and the mountains rising behind
Well,
Leo
anyway,
is all red.
In
and green
conclusion,
color. There
there's gonna
appear
be
to
no
be
miracles
cisterns
here.
underneath the Union container
But-
covers.
You are a
Ah,
bunch of stupid bastards. You
you
are
make a lot of good points, Joe.
Oh, I don't know, mister.
What is
They
this?
say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think.
This is wild.
Hey, what's up, man?
No, not really.
Listen, I
Mr.
wanna-
Everett doesn't tell me all the big
wanna
things.
thank
Says I go and tell them
the
to everyone.
people that have been contribute.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Yes, they are
I
hiding
just
from the
messaged
inside.
Blind
All
Mike
the red
on
containers have the
Patreon.
Devanda's
Get
Union
that
logo.
silly Carl Hamburger to explain the benefits of super to
Carl.
blind
Oh, no trouble at all,
asshole.
mister.
He
No
actually
trouble at
deserves
all.
better. The Blind
Yes,
Mike
yes.
Project.
Everybody needs a
Check
job.
it out.
This is mine.
Yeah, he's welcome
I'm Leonard, by
to
the
it.
way.
I don't know how to
Leonard
get in
Bellick.
touch with him.
But everyone
I
calls me
Venmo'd him
Lee.
money for the Beggy Monster voice,
Unlike
but he
Mr.
never
Edgar's
like
right-hand
replied
man
or
when
you know,
Mr.
even,
Edgar
like,
is out of
talk
town.
on there.
And Mr.
I
Edgar's
don't know how
right-hand
to-
man
I
when
don't know
Mr.
how to
Edgar
get
is
him to-
away.
You tell him.
Actually,
Yeah,
Miss
so I guess
Buford is
there's
the
this
right-hand
guy,
man,
Crazy
but she's
Joe
a
or something,
lady.
who goes after Patrick. So Melton was watching this guy just lay into him, right? He
A
was
real
speaking
pretty
real
lady with
coherently
a
and just
skin like those
ripping into
UAC
Patrick,
grade candy
totally
bars my
owning him.
missus likes so
I guess
much.
Patrick
Them are
was
real
losing his
nice to
fucking
suckle
mind
on
and started
once the
crying
dinner
about
is
it.
done and
Hey
me and the
Patrick,
missus
I
sit
guess
down
if you don't
beside
want to
the
cry like a
radio.
little bitch, then maybe don't go
But I
after
can't
people like
listen to the
Crazy
radio
Joe,
all
huh?
the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here.
Fitting to
Yes, poor
comments.
Lizzie. She is a real
we had a
sharp tool.
subject about
Mr.
old
Everett
age,
put her through some fancy
and,
school and everything, east of the river.
Some people were
4 years
actually
she was gone, but
attracted
she's
to
a
that.
real nice girl. Grew up in
and
this
they
here
were
neighborhood.
around
Knows
my
everybody.
age.
If me missus and me was
One
to
guy
have a
was
child, I'd be
66.
real
Is
happy
he
if she
dying
turned
the
out like her
tip of his
doctor,
beard
like
like
Maitre said so. And she's
Bro,
old.
can you stop like yapping?
Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has.
What the fuck?
Yes, this place really seems to run like
Or
clockwork.
maybe that's when it,
Keep it up,
turned
Leo.
gray here.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
Definitely died that.
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
I'm 2 years older. But here's the thing, okay? These fucking
Look,
woke
most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping us. We're on a strike. The whole union
They're
is.
the ones
You
that
don't
are
have to
really
work when you're on
agitating
strike.
the people of
We haven't worked for 2 months
It is
now.
nothing short of
So
age
no one is working?
discrimination.
Not everyone is down
And,
there, of course.
It is
Mr. Everett is in his office,
totally
where he always
fucked up.
is. And
Your
Jean-Luc is
stupid
guarding the
fucking
gate.
retarded
But Titus and his
attitude.
boys got into
You
some
know, in
drunken
Italy,
trouble, and Everett sent them on a nice vacation for a week or so.
They value
Hmm.
older
Whoa,
people.
I'm not really supposed
And
to
they
talk
give them
about
the
that.
respect
That's
They all
union
died during
business.
COVID.
Him and his
Wake
boy
up.
stirred up something
that
in
they
town.
deserve.
Probably drank too much and got
In
into a fight or
Russia,
something.
blue
I heard
jeans
Mr.
wear
Everett telling him to take
was
some time off.
unless you're,
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some
let's
steam.
say,
I don't really know the
you're
details.
sick.
Well, that's just how boys are, you
You're an
know.
older person.
I
you're
haven't
sick,
been in a fight since I was in middle school.
It's
Easy.
not
Love
fun
Leo.
anymore
Let's keep this
to
on
be
the
old,
hard days.
because old does bring on sickness.
It used to not be that way. It used to not be that way.
I haven't always been this way.
So you have to take care of your health. And you gotta eat
Too
right.
late.
And take
Leo's
vitamins
mouth
and
is
all
still
that good
moving,
stuff.
and the
Regular
words are
rules.
I tried
spewing
to do.
forth.
OJ
Now
is a
he's
grumpy
talking about
ass
some
addict
drunk
that is
sawmill
scared
owner
of the
who-
safest form
no,
of travel.
he
He
already
will
switched
not
to
be
a
at
promise to fishing
Hackamania.
rod he
Joe,
apparently
come.
owned at some
He'd rather
point.
go
You know
down
what?
to the Planet
Just
Fitness
cut
and
in
blow
there with
rain.
your
Fuck
questions.
OJ.
Oh, you
Better
want
be
Mr.
at
Everett then?
Hackmania.
He's an
Better.
awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are
Tell
both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
Not
Guys
always
like Mr.
successful,
Everett.
Ha-
and
do
Mr.
you get to
Everett's
meet
brother
Mr. Edgar?
are
I don't think you do.
real guys. Made
Like
merchandise what
fucking
it is
Earl
today.
last year showing up
Mr.
like,
Everett and
leaving
Mr. Edgar
tonight,
and I went to the same
hotel.
school,
It's
we did, when we
okay,
were boys.
cool.
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always
Thanks
is.
for telling me
In his office,
after
of
it's all
course.
paid and I can't get the money back. Awesome. Awesome, Earl.
Thanks, Leo.
And he's like, take it out of my
Lonesome,
pay.
long way home.
Paid. Planet are you on?
Here we
But
go.
having
Home
a
awaits.
great attitude
Walk past Station 41 and
really
through the
the
market,
miracle drug
past the Boogie Street
in
spearhead,
aging.
to the other side
Having a
of the
great
lake,
attitude,
the
keeping
frozen
busy,
eye at
doing
the center
things.
of the
That's why he
district.
looks so young.
Then past
And
the
that's why
video
you
rental
show,
store
because it
on the
keeps
corner.
me
Then
relatively
at
busy.
the end of a street
I
lined
could
with
advertise
pine
7
trees,
days a week.
a
That's how
small
busy it can
house
keep me.
no larger than a
And
matchbox.
I have something to look
11
forward to
Voyager Road.
every Monday.
You no longer
at
live
8
there.
o'clock p.m.
Those
Eastern
times are
Standard
gone.
Time, live
And so
from
are
New
those
York,
people.
baby. It's
What?
thecrazyjoeshow.com.
The state, not the city.
So,
Perception raised to 5.
It'd be like Carl going live from New York. It's Who Are These Podcasts? It's like, yeah, but Rochester.
So what if you're old? As long as you got your relatively good health and you can get out of bed every day, as Gene Simmons from Kiss, mother, said. She said in the statement.
Oh, Eugenia Simmons?
It's a good day, always. Always.
Was that? Did you hear that?
It's a good...
Does he have a smoke detector?
Well, howdy, Mr. Everard. Good to see ya.
She said in the statement.
Can I pet your bird?
Always.
That's not a bird, that's a fish. I'm tired. I got an animal wrong.
So...
Before you is
I
the
wanna
walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
I want to thank the people that commented.
I like how much his character model matches him.
And really, well, they're of age also.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair with a mixture of expectation and impatience.
To listen to the Crazy Joe show. We got some other people.
Have a good day, Mr. Dubois. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around.
Saying when you're gonna upload a show.
Oh, you gave me my last name. That was nice.
Father to listen to you to get a chuckle.
Ha! I didn't say the first word. You did.
I hope time is on your side
People are
this
saying,
time.
when are you gonna
Please,
upload a show?
take a seat.
For my 80-year-old father. Come on.
Have a good day, Mr. Dubois.
Upload a show.
Shows for triple senior.
All right, we'll do one more.
Mr. Dubois,
and then we'll move
I hope
on.
time is on your side this time. Please, take a seat.
But we do have to start paying attention to this guy again. It's okay. What the fuck is this?
Excellent,
Sure.
Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Oh no, my butt is clipping through the chair. Help!
This is the Jew man. That's right. The guy with the
So
credentials.
tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachel Citizens Militia today?
The chair
The guy
you're
that's
sitting
got the
on has
power
got to be the most
over
uncomfortable chair in the
Fatso's
world.
radio station.
It's
I
violating
could shut down any radio station I want.
What if I died of this chair?
I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence
administrator
Gart.
of
Some people have
all
no
radio
manners. It
stations,
pains me to say.
terrestrial,
This
that means
should take care
AM
of that
and
nonsense.
Oh,
He paid
sweet,
for
thanks.
that wall-mounted
It
CD
should be
rack with
sufficient
Roman
to cover your
denarii.
expenses for a few
His whole
days
system
and
is like
patch over your
tape. He has
differences
tons
with a
of tapes
cafeteria
and
manager.
CDs
Go ahead,
and
take it.
shit.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money.
Now, I
You
can tell
need
you
it.
something. I'm here for one reason, and one reason only. Because Crazy Joe contacted me on the shoe phone. That's a special Jewish phone.
I'm gonna thank him this time.
Don't
OJ
mention
is
it.
Tukey
But
and Cardiff's
also,
Chad.
don't forget it.
With the
I'm just
bonus
kidding, of
that he can
course.
produce a show. Tell me I'm wrong.
Now, I'd like to set your mind
OJ
at
is
ease
Tukey
about
and
one other
Cardiff is
matter.
Chad.
Your lost gun. Let me assure you,
no, you're
Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my
Remember those
best
days to
hounds
get
looking
smart?
for that
No,
lost
of course you
gun.
don't, because you're a bunch of young
His
assholes.
slug-like
Bunch
lips
of
move.
stupid
The
fucks.
world is swallowed by
Anyway,
a black hole.
Stop trying to kill me.
Only 2 words escape.
Anyway.
Oh God.
Crazy Joe
Why didn't
was
you
under
think
duress.
of this before?
And he
Cops have guns.
I'm under duress.
Where's yours?
said,
Jesus fucking
he
Christ.
said, Groucho? That's my nickname, Groucho. Not
Fuck
really
love.
Groucho, but that's my nickname.
This is
He
your
said, Groucho,
gun.
I'm in
This is serious.
Are you all right,
Misery.
Harry? You seem
That
anxious.
Ratso
It's not like you
Fatso
left it
started
loaded.
shit again.
You didn't lose a
Trying to
loaded
contact
gun.
me through
Local children aren't
emails
out there
and stuff
playing with
that
it
can't
right
be
now, pointing it into their own mouths.
all this kind of stupid
It's
shit.
in a safe
started
place.
Shit.
I just know it.
Especially that
It
fucking
was
asshole
loaded.
Billy Faggot
There were 2
Baker
bullets
from
in it.
Brokeback Mountain. I
You
gotta
always
fuck,
keep
hold
at least 2 barrels loaded.
Damn.
I don't know if you heard that one.
I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna whiff this now.
You know us Hebes can't really fart that loud. That is a stereotype.
Smells like gazooka
Well.
fish.
God, you're sweating.
Gazooka.
Your knees
fish.
are
Is that a
jerking.
thing?
You're about to cry.
Smells
aren't
like
you?
gazooka
You
fish.
want to cry?
Anyway, so I've
Mr.
come to
Dubois,
the rescue.
You don't look so
I gotta
good.
hear gazooka fish again. Is that a thing that
What is
exists?
this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps
Anyway.
repeating.
Mr. Dubois! Mr.
Smells like
Dubois!
gazooka fish.
Harry!
Gazooka fish.
Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot.
Mr.
Crazy
Dubois,
Joe.
are you
Crazy
okay?
Joe. Don't
Can
you
I
worry
get you a
about
glass of
Ratso,
water or
Fatso,
something?
Matt Connaughton.
Are you having
He's a
some
hack,
kind of
like you
medical
said.
emergency?
He's a wannabe.
Maybe
His
you could
ratings are
handle
down,
it somehow.
and I'm gonna
In
come
a
over
kind
here
of
and I'm gonna
throw-in
fix the
motion,
problem.
like you're
Ratso,
throwing
you're
that
fired.
Mr. Dubois act
You hear
right
me?
back at him.
Get your shit
He's
out
Mr.
by
Dubois.
Monday morning at 8 a.m. or you'll be escorted out by security, my security, and that Mickey Mouse, disgusting, stupid radio
What an
station.
odd demonstration.
entertaining as a splatter of bird shit.
You've
He's
got
KB
me,
without
Harry.
the talent.
I don't even know what.
Jesus
As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid
I love
we're
this
wasting
game.
our time.
I don't think
And I'm an
OJ is supposed to
extremely
be
busy
like a
man,
funny
as I'm sure you are
host.
too.
It's like
Okay,
a
enough.
straight-
Very busy.
We are here to ask you some questions
WMNH,
pertaining to a
that's
murder
right.
investigation.
That's right. You're
Well, thanks for
fired.
speaking up, Kim.
Here's your
Don't
window.
you ever harass
Get
Crazy
yourself
Joe
together
again,
and
or
ask
you're
him
gonna get
questions.
into a lot more
Police
trouble.
officer questions.
So this one's older, and that brown patch of beard is completely
Oh,
gone.
of course.
So he definitely is dying.
That's your main thing here. That's why
You
you're
hear
in
me, you
Martin
stupid
Ames.
fuck?
I know everything that goes on around here, and I would
You're
love
done.
to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no
Try to-
secret
try
that the
to mess
lynching
with
is connected
my
to the
boy,
strike.
Crazy Joe.
So much to talk
Meanwhile,
about.
his ratings are starting
Honestly,
to go up
it's been
and
weighing
up,
on me so
and
heavily.
yours have been down for
I
a long
understand
time.
you need
Crazy
to
Joe says his
interview me.
ratings are going
But there's
up.
a thing that's been keeping me up at night.
I'm sorry, what?
I want to talk about the hanging.
Ratings?
I mean, if we could just calmly
talking
talk,
about?
exchange
That stupid
information,
internet
we
show,
could
or
blow
that-
this
that-
thing
that-
wide
yeah.
open.
That show, internet
Yes,
show you
that
got
sounds good.
with
Let's do
interviewing
that.
bands. They
But
all
I can't
suck
think
like you
straight
do.
with this thing weighing
They're a
on
bunch
me.
of fucking
You're police officers,
liberal
aren't you?
douchebag
I have a
leftist
crazy
pigs
idea.
like you. You're
You
done.
guys are basically
Get outta
door-opening
here,
machines.
Ratso.
Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Damn right, I'm the door
We
opener.
gotta put him back on our radar. It's just too much.
I'm
Apparently
not
Planet
sure I
with a pallet
understand.
has
If you're
driven a
asking us
cart
to break down someone's door,
into
it's not going to
something at
happen.
Home Depot.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door
She's
for me
changed her name
and
to,
leave it unlocked. A simple thing.
Rain
Absolutely
the
nothing
Planet.
shady about it.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game,
Where can we
son.
find her
With your eyes
driving
peeled.
a cart into the
He's
Home
going
Depot?
to slip up. And when he does, you're going to come out on top.
It's all like tarot card garbage.
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. A loud blabbering
Yeah, I don't
weasel.
see it.
When weasels
definitely
feel
have
no
gone
one is
back that
watching,
far, so I don't
they
know what you're
start
talking about,
acting
George.
foolishly.
Unless you've emailed it to me, which I will check. And you
Just
didn't.
go there, unlock the door, and leave it open.
So, yeah, I mean, it's all
It's
just
been
tarot
such a
card
burden on me,
bullshit.
Harry. I just want this to be Harry, my dear friend.
Definitely no.
I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Full moon reading about relationships, how to celebrate the harvest.
Fantastic, my friend. You can get the key from
Guided
Manana.
object
He's down by the
meditation.
gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Double dinner takeout. So regular rules.
My dear
This is back
Harry,
when we used to cover
there
all
are
the
literally
time.
millions of containers in this harbor. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
They tell me it's
Smooth
causing
talking.
me to
Maybe
gain
that's
lots
the
and
way to go
lots
about opening the
of
container.
followers.
You should at least try
I'm just
convincing
rain and I'm enough.
Yeah, I gotta go smooth
And
talk the
I'm
container.
great at
Wait,
eating stuff.
you need this
So,
to get in and
hey,
out through the
check
gate.
me out, like and subscribe.
Here,
I'm just
you're one of us
rain.
now.
People
A
say
real
my
red and white
cooking
union
is
man.
insane. They tell me it's
Thanks.
causing me to gain lots
Jesus
and lots
Christ.
of followers. I'm just rain and I'm enough.
She's as wide as the shot she's in.
Eating stuff. So hey, check me out, like and subscribe.
Jesus Christ.
Who buys that curtain? Oh, it's got a planet on it. She calls herself the planet. Rain the planet. Get it? Because she's so fat. She's a planet.
When your acronym is PLOP,
Spiced plum
that's not a good
French
sign.
toast. she
Plop.
had like nudes or some shit.
That sounds horrible.
First Q&A.
It's the Planet with the Palette Cooking Show.
Who's singing that?
Hey y'all, it's Rain with Planet with the Palette, and in the words of Lizzo, I'm waiting for this one.
Yes, fat. I'm fat. My mama is fat. Joey's tits are fat and sag like all hell. My liver is
An
fat. I
imposing
love fat.
combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall.
I'm
A note
so
on the side says,
excited right
"Quote,
now
the machine
because
swallows your
y'all have
coin
been asking
and
me
seems
since
to
I
be
put my
waiting for
channel
your
out
next
and since
move."
The amazing Hungry Fat Chick shouted me out.
Ooh, I get a +1 to that because I know my house. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, fuck it.
I've never
Why
seen
not?
her make
It's
anything.
unclear whether you
Oh,
actually have
wow.
muscle. Sure, why not? Nothing tricky about that.
And y'all have
You
sent
just
me a lot
do,
of great questions.
fail.
So this is my amazing
Wow,
partner
I suck.
love, and
Do I have a skill point? I think I do.
So fat she
Didn't I
can't
just
get
level up?
her own arms in front of her?
Right in it, at the top of every page, it says, I am grateful for blank. I want to give some shout outs and say that I am grateful for
I do not.
amazing Hungry Fat Chick, Candy, such a good friend to me, encouraged me so much in the development.
I'm not going back 10 minutes. I will just come back to this later.
As I was growing my stomach, I can't watch this tonight. I can't watch this tonight. Let me check one thing real quick. I want to see if
On second glance, somewhat.
It's unfortunate for the Union to...
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data and the same materials being handed over to companies inside. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. The drawer slides shut. The file cabinet stands steady as... Look at...
I want the files.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. Look how blurry all the...
Tell you what, I hope you are ready
Oh, this guy rocks.
to have some fun.
The file cabinet.
I love you
stands
horizontally.
steady as ever. Look how blurry.
That's right,
all-
and it's time for our award shows coming up.
Put up, make sure you put 2 of these
The file
posters up
cabinet
on the screen.
stands steady as ever.
Can't read the one
And the
here.
unlocked, look how blurry.
Great stuff.
It's the 420
The file cabinet stands steady as look how blurry.
420 award.
Is that tits or stomach? Where does one end and the other begin?
That is
file
one of
cabinet
life's great
stands steady
mysteries.
as- Look how
and just look at that cover. I mean,
How
man,
fat
oh,
is this
man.
bitch?
Isn't it looking
the
so
file
pretty
cabinet
this
stands steady. Look how
Mouth is getting worse. You
the
lose
file
dental
cabinet
care, it
stands.
starts
Look how
going
blurry.
real quick.
Fuck you, stupid files.
The file cabinet stands steady. Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a train. It appears to be a to-do list. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes. Special whirling borscht. Water Everart's plants. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself.
One of his aides must have left it.
Sore.
What is so special about this borscht?
Caked in
Code for drugs. Booze. Blood. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes.
missing.
Special whirling borscht. All items on the list have been the drawer slide.
Holy fuck. Oh, get that grill looked at.
Isn't it looking so pretty this year? You know, this is our 6th annual event, and this year I'm going to do something that I've never done before. And in fact, I got a couple new things here to throw at you.
Office
that I think it's going
shades.
to be really cool and for all.
The first time he did this, he thought it was going to be held in an arena outdoors, and they were going to have a Harrier jet land with the trophies. It ended up where he rented out a movie theater that was about 1/10 full.
US cab now?
And now he just films them on a green screen in his house. So it's gotten progressively worse. The 420 awards. And
A kind
like,
of a worm.
the categories are like
Content with near
best
survival.
comedy movie.
They come, they
and
want to
it's
do
like,
our job for shittier
not
pay,
this
scoring
year,
over
it's just
both
of all
themselves
time.
and us.
Hey, Pineapple
Everybody
Express
loses.
one. All right, we're going to get this to Seth Rogen. It's like, okay.
Oh, the
Gotta be bloody
420
stupid, or
awards
freaking
fans,
evil to scam.
You
Or I
would
guess
really love this.
scared maybe.
420 award.
But scared of what?
Why is he
Of who?
saying it like that all of a sudden? And he did.
Personally,
he
I'd
did
rather
miss
beg than
last year.
scam.
Correct, Rochi.
If the gentleman
well,
shouting on the
first of
street
all,
came begging, maybe they'd have gotten
This
something.
year, it is going to be aired on April the 20th.
Where is his? What's
We've
going on with
explained
his
the
shirt
matters,
too?
but
It's
they
like
don't
way
listen.
too big.
This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Usually it's about a
I was
month
just
after
messing
that,
with you.
or, before,
No one's ever
before
seen a
putting the
cop
show out.
scab.
It is going to be
Imagine,
ready on
you
April
cops
the
going on a
20th for
strike,
you to
but then
watch
another
it.
cop comes in
so
and says,
go in and
let
mark that
us
on
cop
your
for less
calendar.
money.
Yes, sir. And I'll tell you what.
Speaking
for
of,
this year's
what brings the
event,
RCM here?
I got some
To the wild
collectibles
north.
coming to
Come
you.
to
What
see
I'm
the
gonna do
strike?
is a little Kickstarter campaign just to give you a chance to,
Sure thing, my
to be
friend.
able to get them.
I can help
Imagine
you out.
being in the 6th year of something and doing a Kickstarter.
Catch it.
For it.
Catch it. Catch it.
The coin lands into
Hey
your
guys,
hand
we're
as
happy to
always
be
glad
doing
to help out the
Hackamania
RCM.
2.
Shame I can't do
We
more.
just need your
You know,
help with a
the winter spot is
Kickstarter, and as
slowly
soon
running
as you
out
give
and
money over there, then
Still
we'll
better than
start selling
scabbing, though.
tickets.
And the thing is, one thing about these Kickstarter campaigns,
I'm always
or
glad to help
Indiegogo,
out when
whatever,
possible.
For
Not like
all the
a key,
producers
huh?
out there that actually do film
What door is
products,
this key supposed to open?
It helps you get a lot of publicity on your project. So
Of course.
I do
I
recommend
got
it
you.
for you right
You
here.
don't know
It helps you
anything.
raise some money.
I got that
but mainly
key
it
right
does help
here.
you get some
And let me
publicity.
tell you, it's
And
mighty
for
good of
this
you to
year's
help us out
event,
during the strike.
Let me show you what
Working
we got
class
coming at
solidarity,
you
as
right
they say.
here. I have some of the
Polar
original
Weasel?
420
Oh.
awards shirts.
I know what you mean.
2019.
I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're going to be
He's trying
committing
to sell these like
fratricide,
they're
my
new.
racist
This is
friend.
mystery box stuff.
What
And
you're
this
looking for is a basement
from
door behind the greenhouse.
2019.
That's
This
behind
is
the
from
Whirling
very
Ride.
first event.
That's all I know.
have approximately
Our
looks like
organization is what
you've
you call
worn it and washed it.
compartmentalized.
It's fit.
Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for?
Shirts
To feed our
What's it
children.
for?
Gildan. Have you ever
I'm
seen
more of a
Gildan on a
philosophical
tag?
dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff.
20 of
Who
these shirts.
he
Once
is
they're going, they're going.
and what
I
they're
might have
fighting
some
for.
more made next year.
This is interesting.
You're gonna have some more 2019
We're
ones
negotiating
made
our
in
share.
2026.
Aye.
Got it.
For next year's event, maybe not. I don't know. But if you want one of the original,
stuff,
that's I've
they
had
already
these for,
covered.
what, 6 years now. This 2025. This is 2019. Hey,
Then
I
what
got
are you talking
20 of
about?
them. Now it's your
I got 20 of them. Hi, I got 20
It's not enough.
of them.
chance
Not enough to get ahead.
one. But hey,
More
I'll tell
about
you
keeping
what,
us in our place.
I'll tell you what.
All of it.
When'd you turn into Buddy
However,
Gary
right now
from
we
Friday
want
Night
all the
Lights?
harbor workers to be on the
I'll tell
company's
you
board,
what.
so they could take part in the
you're also
decision-making
going to be able
process.
to get online tickets to secure your ticket to watch it. And for the first time ever, with the 420
I think it's
award,
best you make up
you're
your own
gonna be
mind now
able
that
to
you've
get
met him.
your name in the
In my
credits.
eyes, he is
So
a
if you
capable
like that, hey,
organizer
we're
and a
doing
decent
that.
businessman.
And,
Okay.
I guess
got
you
the
kind of get to be the
OG
village
shirts.
chief.
When I say OG,
He oversees
baby
the
doll, these
harbor,
are
makes
the
deals with the
OG
owners or
ones,
other
right?
relevant
When I
parties.
say OG,
Watches
baby
out for his own.
doll,
By
these
that,
are
you
the
mean, correct?
By heavens, why would it not be
OG.
corrupt?
And
We live in
hey,
a harsh and disordered
Hey.
world, see? And in this
would you
world,
like a shout out from me?
the
For
old man
first
is
time
corrupt
ever,
for
you
our
can get a
benefit,
shout out
and
from
we know
me
it.
or have
Appreciate it
the
even.
comedian
He is,
legend
personally, not too
himself.
lavish.
Stephen Pearl, the worst comic in Vegas.
Okay, he's
Gets to do your
reasonably
show
lavish,
every
sure.
time.
That's his
Stephen
prerogative.
Pearl.
It's not like he
And-
wants a
and of
saintly
course,
demeanor on a
Stephen's gonna
corrupt
be at the show.
motherfucker.
He's so excited
That would
for
be
it.
a
Would you like
manipulative
Stephen
illusion.
Pearl, the wild man himself, to
Besides,
give
there are no
you a
non-corrupt
shout-out?
systems.
I like
in the
this
world
guy.
anyway.
Make that
And
happen for you.
moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
You know him?
Also, would you like
Sure
to
thing.
sponsor your company? You know,
The
every
mercenary,
year
eh?
you hear me naming several sponsors.
Who could have
that
killed him?
sponsors
That's indeed the question.
Our show, and
The man
I'm
whispers
happy
a
to
joke.
throw out a good sponsorship for you right there too.
Thanks, Mignana.
Everything's right there. Hey, you should buy a ticket right there. Hey, do you need a sponsorship? We got them right there. Anyway, right there, you'll be able to do it on the Kickstarter right there.
And I tell you what,
I'll tell you what.
first time
Tell me
ever,
what?
you
Tell
get
me.
to be an associate producer of the award show, and you also get a phone call with me because hey, if you're a producer, we got to talk some production stuff.
If you're a
Production.
producer, we gotta talk some production. My producer's product.
There, if you would like to talk to me, get your questions down. And,
Before
and
you
we can
stands
do
a
little
load of
Yeah, your
chat.
Christians.
And now this is
infernal
probably the
sheep
coolest
that
one.
toy from
This
the
is the one that I like the best.
In the cabin,
Okay,
you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oil, a frequency tableau, The soft curtain.
That's not what I want.
I was not aware of this.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident.
Blunt Boy,
You've probably done it
Doobie
1,000
Dude,
times.
and Lady Leaf.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, precinct.
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button
Featuring
catches your
12
eye.
original
You
420
wonder
songs,
what the lieutenant's
all
default
written
radio
and
station
performed
is.
by Derek Savage. Go to 420-band.com or 420-awards.com. Lady
hold on.
Leaf.
Received.
Doobie Doo, you seen Blunt Boy?
Lieutenant
I think you've
Gitsaragi.
seen Lady Leaf too. She's the sexiest lady
Officer,
out there. That's
I have
like
Sylvie
a
Malaika
guy-
on the line for you. Yes, hello?
A leaf is sexy? What's going on?
Oh, right.
Guys, look what I got right here.
There is
From
no
the outfit
resentment
that we
in her
actually
tone.
made the outfits
She wants
with.
you
This
to
is,
ask her out. No
This is
question
a piece
about
of
it.
Lady Leaf. So
From the
You know, I don't believe you.
if you would actually like to have a piece of Lady Leaf,
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm
He thinks
not really
an
comfortable
authenticity
discussing it with you,
certificate is
sir.
just a piece of paper that says authenticity.
Maybe, I don't know.
It's not. There's no signature. There's no
I just
number.
know I have to
there's
take
no
some time
date,
off right
there's
now. No? Not
No. He
me.
has stapled a piece of felt
No, sorry.
to a piece
I
of
don't.
paper.
Not a lot of people have phones
make
around
this
here.
happen.
Copper thieves take the wires.
Anything. What do you
People
want to buy?
don't
Why
have
don't
the
you
money to
tell
have
me
the
what you
cables put
want
in
to buy, and I'll
They use the
fucking
Union's phone, or the
sell
one
it
on the
to you.
coast.
can you read it? Authenticity guarantee.
The Union phone or the one on the coast? Okay.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
This is a quest I actually really want to solve because it's one of the only things I didn't figure out in my first playthrough.
I'll turn it up.
Can you read it? Authenticity guarantee.
All right, Chad.
Hey, there you go, right there. Isn't that cool? I mean, this would be so pretty to hang up on your wall.
It bothers me.
What in the
But
fuck?
I thought the
In
Union
what
already knew
world?
about the court.
In what
No one
world
calls
does
police.
this go up on
The
your
Union
wall?
would get angry.
What do you mean you thought you did? You mentioned that on the podcast, but then you seemed unsure about it. It should be in your quest if you haven't finished.
By the way, sidetrack. Let's go to Doom's Twitter. Follow Doom. Doom's
You know,
Paya. P-A-U-E.
What the Union says goes. People listen to
P-A-Y-U-A.
them and they take care of their own,
Twitter.
just like everyone here.
Because he clipped a. hold
I
on,
didn't want
is
to
it
get
not
in trouble with the others.
Paya?
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
The other people who live around here. Local people, you don't
I
live
did a thing
here.
with Chad
You
the
don't
other day.
understand. Squealing is from...
Holy shit.
Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
This one. This is so good. Chad again, not knowing a word. The word we're looking at is coercion.
You
here.
do?
Again,
What else
this
can
is
I do
so.
for you?
Keep sending Chad words he can't figure out. This is so fucking good. The panic in the moment.
Yeah, go on.
When he realizes he
Well.
doesn't know a word is so fucking
He
mwah.
tried to jam it down the toilet, sir. Clogging it completely.
Hi, Andrea.
After I had unclogged the
Can you come on to
toilet
my
and retrieved the
shitty
paperwork,
podcast
I
and
threw it
drum
out
up
in the trash.
drama on your
I am sorry
sexual-
about that.
What does that say?
Anything else, detective?
From a grown man.
He can't read it. He's acting like he's having trouble seeing.
I'm just gonna die.
So he's not able to read it, but he's
That
reading
came
everything
so
else
fast, you can't but wonder what else she would be
Drum
good
up drama on your sexual. What does that say? I can't
at. Baseball, ring a bell quiz shows, catching keys in the air,
21.
petting an angry cat.
I know we've never met.
Okay, I'll back off. Jeez.
I do hope so. Please,
So
don't
he can
call
see
me again.
everything except
Bye.
the word that's hard to pronounce for him.
Hi, Andrea. Can you come on?
Come on.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling Rat.
I'm not mad. It's just...
I don't know,
You were
Chad.
so drunk and
We
so
may
emotional all the time, and then
know,
the skewer thing
Chad.
happened.
Words
just made me want to quit.
This is Doobie Dude. It's hard to see. There's the white fabric right there. Doobie Dude's white. We got Lady Leaf, Doobie Dude, and hey.
I want to believe that he has a slam piece behind the scenes.
That does sound like me.
Comes out of felt for him.
The man himself. Blunt boy coming at you too, baby.
Oh, I'm gonna go with that one. That does sound like me.
Don't forget, in his spare time, Nick Recado's gonna love this. He writes Christian erotic fiction.
Obviously, you were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes.
They're literally like Harlequin
I've had
romance
so many
novels,
like
but
union
Jesus is
guys
the guy doing
grabbing
the
my ass,
fucking.
kids stealing booze.
And bottom line,
Once a guy
the
was
show's
going to
already
the karaoke
production now,
every
and this
night
is just a
for 2
chance for
months.
you to get involved with it. If you want to be involved,
Get evolved with it.
Well,
Why don't you get involved?
You were worse than all of them.
With it?
Honestly, even about
pre-production
little
now,
things
and this is
like
just a
not turning
chance for
down
you
the
to get
volume at
involved
3
with it.
a.m.
If you want to be involved with the
even
war
liked
show,
one of
hey,
those
we can
songs
make
you
it
kept
happen
listening
for you
to on
right there. And
No
guys,
more.
the
I
date
hate it now.
is Tuesday.
We go on by the
Thursday
OO.
this week.
I can't listen
I
to it
will be
anymore. You've turned it
announcing
into a
the
parody.
nominees for the
My
award
bad.
show.
Hell with that
Is Thursday
song.
mornings when
Then
I'm
there
going to
was your
start
room.
the Kickstarter. So if you want to be a
project.
part of it,
An experiment
that's
to
when
see
it's
how
coming
bad
right
it
there.
can
It's
get
just
in
a
there.
30-day
I
thing.
tried to send the cleaner, but you
And
wouldn't let me.
so
Threatened to
hey,
make me
guys,
understand.
get ready to
I
have
had
fun
no
this
idea
year.
God damn, Harry. What's your fucking problem?
So it's going to be a
And then
great
saying
time,
something about
guys.
how you're a
You
piece
have a
of
good
shit
time
human
tonight.
being.
Take care
Why
now.
does
Oh, hey,
anyone
by the
even
way,
let you work as a policeman?
I hope you
That
subscribe to
fired
the channel.
yourself,
If you like
but you
today's
can't even
content,
do that.
be sure to click that like button. You know, it's all good.
Sounds
Nice.
intense.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Here.
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill
For
yourself.
people who want to know what the erotic.
God damn it, Harry. What the fuck is your problem,
No,
dude?
you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Oh, yeah, baby. His novels, here are his movies and documentary films, his novels, Apocalypse, the Second Coming, The Dancer, a male stripper story.
These are just all wildly different answers.
James Knight experiences another bad relationship, so his
God,
best friend
I
dares
knew
him to
I
enter a
shouldn't have brought
male
it up.
stripper
Try not to call me
contest to
again.
cheer his
Let's
spirit,
pretend it never happened.
which he does and actually wins a job at the club.
Okay.
James immediately becomes enticed by the
all
stripping
sorts
girl in a
of
wild
things.
atmosphere, and then he
From
meets a
disco,
beautiful lady
rock
and
to
dives into a love
some of
affair.
the
But
disco
reality
and rock.
crashes in as he experiences
Yes,
the
that's the
darker
one you
side
like
of
to
the
sing
world
along
of
to the
dancing.
most.
But which
The
does he
later
choose?
it got, the more
The
that one came
love
on.
of a lady or the stripping life?
Interesting. You still have to find a copy though.
Tell me
before you
about
can blast
Sweet
it.
Revenge.
Well, thanks.
After the Viper street gang murder, James Swanson's family,
You
he
hear
goes
a
to
sigh
the
of
police, but
relief
the police
on the other end
powerless
of the
against the
radio.
hardened gang members.
Anything else I
So
can help you
James
with,
only has
officer?
one way to
No,
rectify
that's
the
good.
problem.
I used to slap those saggy
As always,
flapjacks to and
it's
fro like a
DJ
Newton's
Mesh
pendulum.
and Felicia.
Me too.
And
You
you're
go, girl.
listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes
Guns,
off
knife,
nearby.
mace,
Right away,
self-defense for
the
all.
lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not.
Someone must have been messing
He's
with the
so
radio, or
scattered.
maybe picked up a random
What the
frequency.
fuck? He's so
You wanted the
all
prime land, right?
Trolley the Trout, not found. Bible Birdie.
Kim being embarrassed is funny.
Themed chapter book for children. So he
is that
writes
what it was
stripper
called?
books, Bible
Go for
Birdie
it.
books.
Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed
The
Freaks
Dancer,
FM.
first chapter. The sun blazed in
Souped-up
the
motor
sky as
carriage for
Brandon
one bad
Summers drove
mama's boy.
swiftly down the street,
Heavy
racing
your
all
foot
over
and the
the
freaky
asphalt
end.
with a speed
God
that
damn
shouldn't
it.
be present in this environment.
Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak
Or or what?
You would be too if you had this motor carriage.
So you are. You like your
But
speed, don't
seriously,
you?
Let's quit joking around, alright?
I'm sure. I get it.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect you to someone? 57,
Nah.
over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a metallic drill.
Take what you need.
He's clearly a little
Oh, let me just
protective
work
of
on
his
this
tools. But what can you
1984
do?
computer.
Work is work.
What is going on?
The handles, you can. The prime cold, you
Thank you, I'll take all your tools.
Lets you
Somebody
pull out
stop
toolbox.
me. What
Hey,
women look
so we've
for
been
in a
monitoring
man.
you
Derek on the
internally,
cover of
and now we
Singles
know your
newspaper,
type.
1987.
Sure.
Guess what's yours?
What the fuck is going on? Holy shit!
No,
this is like a,
you're the
this is like
sorry cop.
a
The cop
joke.
who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
Hey, no.
Watch Derek Savage on Fox News. Of course, this is the local Fox station, not Fox.
Oh, you know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, The Advanced Interesting
To
Cop,
launch streaming
Liquid
video.
Shadow Cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go.
No, I'm not sorry. Fuck you. I'm not saying sorry no more. I'm not apologizing to anybody.
Launch the video.
Yes. Impotent
Order your
rage
shirts
and
while you still
lamentation.
can. We had 20
Let's
made,
wrap
and
it
we
up.
only have 20 left.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes.
So that's Derek Savage.
Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
20 awards.
Wow.
No.
Okay. Fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then.
Fuck you. I'm not the sorry cop this game. I'm gonna be the cop. All right. I have to go to bed because I got some shit to do in the morning, which is why I won't be streaming. Gonna go sell some plasma to make some extra money. Really trying to get to Hackamania, so I'm trying to do everything I can to scrape together money, save money, do all that shit. So,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to
I want to
the
thank you all for
420
joining me
Awards,
tonight.
and here's the producer of our show,
A bit longer than I
Derek
intended to be
Savage.
on, but you know, this is a good game, so it's hard to put it down once you get into a groove.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to our 6th annual 420 Awards.
I like how it says where it is, but it's just Las Vegas. Because you're not invited. He films it in
All
his
right,
living
let me
room
just
like
double
this.
check. I don't need to do anything before I hop off.
And for our nominees this year, we got a fantastic selection. And for our first category,
Nope, everything looks good. Cool.
420 Awards favorite
All right,
kick-ass
again,
movie,
thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.
Wolverine. Ferocia, a Mad Max saga.
He doesn't know. He'll always like say
Ferocia.
artist names and stuff. He'll be like, Billie Eilish. Oh, I love her right there.
Cool Cat versus Dirty Dog.
So Wolverine versus
Cool Cat loves you horizontally.
Deadpool versus Wolverine and Cool Cat Saves the Kids. Those are both movie nominees. Got it.
Virus Wars. Gladiator 2 and Abigail. For our 420
Don't
Awards favorite
call Abigail. Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
Cool Cat hold a candle to Gladiator or Deadpool or Wolverine.
Hottest Actor Award, Tom Holland, Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy
It's not
Chalamet.
a bit. It's not an act. This isn't Tim and Eric. He doesn't know who Timothy Chalamet is. So he says Timothy Chalamet. Award.